Yo, my people, on a day now, like the video, guys, like the video, subscribe, smash the like button, guys, smash the like button, like the video, guys, smash the like button, guys, like the video, my people. How you guys doing today? I hope you guys are fine. How you guys doing? Yeah, guys, I want to say yesterday was Eid to all Muslim, Eid Mubarak to all Muslim brothers and sisters, from me to everybody across the whole entire world that is celebrating Eid. Eid Mubarak to each and every one of us. May Almighty Allah bestow His mercy and grace on us. Amen. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So, guys, we're going to talk a lot of stuff. Firstly, we will talk about Florian Wirtz to Liverpool for 150 million. We're going to talk about that. Like 3 hours ago, the breaking news came out from Fabric Hawkins. Um, Byno Gitten has agreed a 7-year deal with Chelsea. 35 million proposal being proposed with add-ons. So the first proposal has been submitted with 35 million, but another one is being prepared by Chelsea just to get it done before the club World Cup. Also, we're also going to talk about Benjamin Sesko to Arsenal. We will talk about Kepa Arrizabalaga also going to Arsenal. We're going to have a very serious conversation about Victor Oshimen, his contract, his situation, going to Al Hilal and everything. Then we're going to talk about Nico Williams. Is it visible? How much does he want? Because Chelsea and Arsenal want him. Like, does it really worth the headache in terms of when to the bank on? I'm gonna give my take on it. We're gonna talk about it also too. But before that, make sure you all like the video, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and make sure you smash that freaking like button. You guys have to make sure you do that, guys. Make sure you freaking smash that like button. You know how important it is to like the video. It's very important because it helps in terms of amortization and everything, man. So make sure you like the video, guys. It's very, very important. Like the video, it's very, very important. Smash the like button. So, guys, first, I want to talk about Jamie Byno Gitten because if you look at the way he plays, because he's a complete different player. Because in terms of, yes, you might talk about project players and everything. Yes, people might talk about project players and everything. I don't disagree with that in terms of project players and everything. I don't disagree with that. I don't. But again, my problem with Byno Gitten is I have an issue, and my issue with Byno Gitten is my issue with um Byno Gitten is a role player. Another player where I'm like, I'm gonna spend that money on him again. It's a little bit it's a little bit situation for me that it's a little bit weird because and also yes, it's a touchline player. It's a touchline player where you have sometimes where you have to look at it that the way Malaysia plays, he plays with a touchline player. Another player where I'm like, I'm in the middle with this because yes, I know he's a touchline player, and Malaysia love to use touchline a lot. He love to play with touchline. He love to play with touchline. He love to play football with touchline. So I'm a little bit like, am I gonna spend enough money on proven player yet with another Bundesliga player because I have a big problem with Bundesliga player. I've said it a lot of times. I've said it a lot, man. So I'm a little bit worried when it comes to Bundesliga player, man. I have PTSD when it comes to Bundesliga player. I've seen a lot of Bundesliga player. I'm like, what the heck is going on, man? But people might say, it's Chelsea, though. It's Chelsea. It's Chelsea, man. It's Chelsea. So people might say it's Chelsea, man. That's how Chelsea behave. I'm like, I can understand that, but I've looked at some of the Bundesliga players that come from the Bundesliga that go to other clubs, from Yumin, Haaland, KDB, so many of them that have done very, very well. But they've done absolutely very well when it comes to Bundesliga. So is it really Chelsea? That's a little bit what I'm thinking about. So like I was saying, guys, like I was saying, is it Chelsea? Is it Chelsea tax or people say it's Chelsea tax? Yeah, because we got Timo Werner. Oh, that I booked two of my laptop just because of that idiot. Because the way he's missing chances. Again, there's Kai about also too. It's a little bit complicated. Man, About is good, but again, in one or two you see, people might say that, but again, for me, since then it's declined. And I've seen other Bundesliga player too. I'm like, it's a weird situation, man. It's a very, very weird situation for me in terms of that situation. I've seen somebody that play very well in the league, and sometimes when you go for a player where he plays for different team, it takes time. It takes them time to adapt to Premier League system because of the physicality and everything, which I don't doubt. But again, like I said, I understand what Playback are doing in terms of buying unproven player. I don't disagree with that because I understand the strategy they are going to, the kind of way they want to sign players. I don't disagree. I'm on board with that because it can't change. You can't expect us to start buying proven player when we know the ownership will not do it. So it's like just beating the dead horse. It's not gonna work. So we know the ownership is not gonna do in terms of buying world class proven players. It's not gonna happen. So the only thing that's gonna happen is them just buying like that, Byno, Gitten, like the lap and co. So again, I don't like to use compilation because compilation is for me is a little bit weird. It's a bit weird, man. Compilation is a bit weird. It's a bit weird for me because compilation is like, okay, I've seen what I want to see, but it's complicated in that aspect. But it's good. But again, it's raw. That's my issue. He is good, but he's raw. That's my issue, man. He's good, but again, another player where we have to just spend money on him again. I'm not gonna take him ahead of. I don't understand what Clearly can do, so I'm not gonna go at Clearly because you can't expect them to start buying world class player like that. You can't expect them to buy unproven players. So it's understandable by not getting. So it all depends on how much is Dortmund wanting because we've already sent 35 million already. So I think maybe they're looking towards 42, maybe 35 plus add-on to close out to 42, possibly. We'll see. But again, it's another Bundesliga player game like that league. That league is scaring me, scaring the fuck out of me. That league is fucking scaring me. Yeah, that's why I'm very, very worried. If see, this is why I'm gonna be pissed off with clearly. If you spend 100 million on Ekitike, I'm gonna be very, very angry. Ekitike is not a bad player. He's not a bad player. Because yes, he's not a bad player. But you spend 100 million on a player like that, I'm gonna be fuming. I'm not kidding. I will be fuming because that money is way too much for a player like that. I don't think he would kind of amount of money. And again, Frankfurt is Frankfurt. They've done that a lot for other players. Kolo Muani goes for like 90 million. Look at Jovic to Madrid for that same amount. Omar Mamouche to Manchester City. Now a Kitike to possibly live in. So it's a complicated situation when you want to negotiate to Frankfurt. They've done this bullshit all over to so many clubs. So it doesn't surprise me with them. It does not. I love Ekitike, but again, that amount of money, it doesn't want that money. I'm sorry, it does not. It's another role player where I'm like, it does not want that money. But again, it's good. Same with Gitten too. So it's good also too. Now we are in Champions League for me. No matter what Cleric wants to do, at least she should be able to at least buy a little bit of middle move a little bit. But you see her now, we have enough what's called cap in terms of PSR and everything. We are good in PSR. We should be able to buy one or two middle move a little bit that can actually help the players. I know people are saying there's experience, but the players have had a lot of experience in them. Enzo's 24, DJ's the captain is there. There are so many players who have had enough experience who can understand it. Now, some of the players that's gonna be their first time coming playing in the UCL. How are you gonna be able to cope? I don't know. We have to wait and see when the Champions League officially starts. Then let's see how the player perform, how they kind of go together. But I think the Club World Cup will also help the players also too, because the Club World Cup is in 10 days. So we're gonna see how they're gonna perform, the pressure on them, because after the group stage, you will be facing a Champions League team after group stage. Bayern Munich, PSG, Real Madrid, Atletico. You're gonna be facing big opposition. You have to be able to be ready. If you wanna win big competition, you have to be able to face big opposition and big team. There's no way to be afraid about it. But with Gitten, we have to wait and see, man. So we'll see. Game like, how you doing, brother? Game like, Angelos? Are you there? Hello.
Yeah, I'm like, can you come back to me? Like,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. Like I was saying, it depends though, because the group stage for me is a little bit easier to navigate, because I believe. So because I think it's easier to navigate for me, because I think it's easier when it comes to the team we want to play. It's easier to play them. Unlike when you go to the round of 16, the quarterfinals and the semis, those are very difficult competition to play. Like I already told people, if Chelsea finish top of the table in the group World Cup, the Club World Cup, our quarterfinal our round of 16 position is potentially going to be Bayern Munich or Atletico Madrid. Then I think if you get past to them in the round of 16, we play Paris Saint-Germain in the quarterfinal. If we win that, you have to pick between Manchester City or Real Madrid in the semis. So it's not gonna be easy. Once you finish this one, you're gonna play this one, you finish it. So it's not easy. And people think it is easy because you're gonna be facing a position. But again, I think the group stage is good enough for the players to be able to show their talent and say, okay, let's see how we're gonna do it in terms of this team are not better than us, or better than this team. We should be able to play them. And with our talent and experience, we should be able to beat them. Then when we get into round of 16 and quarterfinal, then let's navigate what you need to be navigate. But for the group stage, we should be able to be good. With getting, it will get done. Now depends on how much Dortmund want, because we submitted 35 million. It's been rejected already. Which also will potentially submit the second bill, which is going to be close to like put a little bit of add-ons to it towards what Dortmund want, which is going to be accepted. He wants to leave, Dortmund knows, so they can't hold him. He wants to go. We'll see how it goes, but again, by not getting, I'm in the middle with that. We'll see. NK, that's your boy. So he has to perform.
Wait, I would lie. Why is he my boy when I've never?
That's your boy. That's your boy.
Listen, viewers. I've never stated opinion on Byno Gitten.
That's your boy. That's your boy.
Okay. You know what? For the sake of this channel, yeah, I'd like that's my boy. I'll say it now. Are you happy?
Byno
Gitten, that's. It looks like that's the signing at left wing. Is he ready to be a starter? I don't know about that one. You see, the left wing spot for me seems pretty open. I don't know about anyone else, but for me, it seems like there's a starting spot open. I don't think he's ready to start. I think he's got good potential, but I don't know if he's ready to start. So I don't know if Chelsea are going to sign another left winger. Noni on the left.
But again, who is he going to be? That's what the question is. Who?
That's the question. I don't know if this Noni on the left wing thing is going to stay, but Noni's going to have to improve. He's going to start on the left. So I don't know. I think he's got promise.
I think I have a feeling Noni might get sold. I have a feeling.
Possibly. It's possible.
Because Newcastle are looking at him. Newcastle are looking because they're going to miss out on Umbuemo. So they're looking at a right winger, which might be Noni. And just I've already said it. A 60 to 65 million deal might get it done. We'll see. I think Newcastle will buy him. Then it depends on how much your Chelsea value him to sell him out. I don't know. It depends.
Who is completed football, please?
Oh, me, NK. Me.
How can you be completed football, bro?
Bro, we
I'm
complete.
just playing. I'm just playing.
Thank you, Michael.
How you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm good,
I'm
King
just
Black. I'm good.
So go
Um,
ahead with Byno Gitten.
like,
Rhino Kittens. Okay,
like,
okay.
yeah. Go ahead, King Black. Go ahead.
No, I thought you were saying something. I'm good. Like with him, I'm cool. I think I've gone to see him over again. I think there's a promise there, but I don't know. I think it's the best option we have in the market right now. I'll be honest.
So you're happy?
Like, yeah, I think I'm good with him now. I think I'm
Wow,
good.
wow,
I
wow.
think I'm just looking at the whole thing. I don't. I think Nico Williams is overrated.
Mm,
Um, I think Rodrigo would be the best option in terms of experience. Just knowing when to work, put in work, knowing when to get to the business. Some of these
mm,
youths that haven't played on the highest level, they
mm.
don't really know when to. They can sulk at any time. Look at Noni Madueke, like he's never been under a top coach. You get what I'm saying? Like I don't blame him. He's got the talent. He's got the talent. Like I know Noni has the talent, but he's just never been coached by someone like someone he's never had anybody to tell him to shut up. You get what I'm saying? Like you you get what I'm saying? Like some of these players they need someone to say, just shut the fuck up, bro. Sometimes also
Mm.
he's always had this friendly, you remember there was a time Nani scored a goal and he kind of he looked straight at Maresca and he was like, I told you, man. I told you I was gonna score. I told you. Trust me. And that was like the equalizer against Nottingham
Forest.
Forest.
I
I
think
don't
it's
think
yeah.
you,
It
you
was against
remember.
Forest.
You understand? You can't do that. It's your job to score. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't do that. Like it's because it's Maresca, right? If you were working with Ancelotti, it's your duty to put the ball in the back of the net. Like it's something we need to applaud you for. And if you can remember, I think Maresca took a dig at Noni in a press conference at some point. It was like some players they score one goal and they start acting like Ronaldinho. Oh my god! Oh my god! So that's by the way. He took a dig at Noni, and this is why I say some of these players. It's not as if they are not good at all, but they need the developing they need is a coach to tell them, look, I know you think you have all of the talent, but if you do not put in work, you're never going to get to the top. Some real hard truth. It's going to be hard for Noni to get that here. I think he needs a couple of loans, in a couple of breakups. He needs to start a family. He needs to grow up. He needs to grow, really, grow up and see that okay, this is not about me. Sometimes it's about the team. Sometimes now I need to work hard. It doesn't matter if I'm English. I can find myself in the Bundesliga, and my career is not forever. Sometimes these kids needs to understand. They need to understand that, especially if they are semi-average. Look at them average or just on their way to be top class. You get what I'm saying? But they need a little bit of reality check once in a while. That's the thing. I think the whole team is lacking, really. Even with qualifying for the top four, I still think the team is is still immature, still too immature. I don't think anyone calls each other for accountability or anything on and off the pitch. I don't think anyone does that. But I think Mariska is doing a good job. So I think Gittins might work, but I won't be surprised if it takes a dip sometimes in between the season, 10 games or something like that. It's going to be expected. So anyone who's expecting him to come and
But
light the
King,
place on
because
fire.
sorry to cut you, King, sorry to cut you, because I look at them Gitten because yes, you mentioned that Noni. That was why I keep having I feel having a go with Noni because of his attitude, not just because I don't appreciate his talent, but his attitude related. I'm like, I know your talent, Noni, but stop behaving this way. It does not make any sense because like you're putting your other players in a very difficult situation, which I don't like. And again, if you're gonna bring in by not getting in, one of the wingers have to go because I will tell you the Chelsea will sign other players again apart from getting. Now the question that boils down to are they going for natural winger or are they going for a 10/wing? That I don't know. The Bremen has been out. Kodos, Morgan Rogers. A lot of players have been there. I'm like, I need to understand what else we want to do.
Yeah, I want. I would like the Morgan Rogers thing. If you remember, I'm not surprised. Remember the Clear Lake, the Blue Code. They made it
Yes, yes,
clear
yes.
they wanted two top players in every position.
Every position, yes.
Literally, they literally want two co-farmers, two top players, two
Two
Casillas,
number 10, two right wing, two left wing,
two
and
top.
two
They don't want just average looking around. They don't want it. They want two
Oh,
players who can. Yeah, they don't want any average. This is why it's going to keep happening. We're going to keep selling some, buying some. Neto might be the next summer. It might not be
It's
this
possible.
summer. It might, you're going to just keep seeing until Chelsea reaches the top level. I think that's what they want to do, but they want to do it in a way where they don't want to bloat the wage bill and just spend ridiculous money without even getting any profit back. That's why they are being cautious. Instead of buying 30-year-olds for 40 million, they'd rather buy 80 million for 22-year-olds that if it doesn't work in 2 years, because they know they're going to keep shuffling and reshuffling and reshuffling because they want the best. That's why people, like I said, they are not going anywhere, because so far he's showing that he's worth it, and they're gonna keep boosting his wages. Why people like Noni, Neto, these guys are on the watch, whether we like it or not. Like, if Cole dips 1 year, he might find himself out. It's that ruthless, because they know that Cole is going to generate a lot of funds, go straight into the books as pure profit. So, if he does well, he can even become a vice captain sometime soon. So I get the strategy. I get the strategy though, for real. Yeah, but Brian Gittins, I think he's good, but I don't like the fact that he's a road man. He's another man then. Like, bro, these guys are not born to play football for a long time. They're not professionals. I've not seen one professional man them. Look at Sancho. They can't be broken. You can't break them and turn them to world class, world beaters. If they are world
Mm-hmm.
class, maybe it's just for 5 months or 1 year. They're gonna let the fame get over them. It's hard. If Beatings was a Brazilian, I would be down 1,000%. I would be down if he was South American. I would be down 1,000%, because these guys, they get down straight to business immediately.
But it's
Honestly,
English though. It's English.
that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm not. That's why I'm skeptical about him. I'm not even skeptical. His talent, I think he's got talent. Really, I think he's direct. Just like
When you're
Maresca.
talking about natural, it's like a winger, not it's not
He's
an
direct.
inside.
He's direct.
Yeah, it's a direct winger, not even an inside forward. It's a
Um,
direct winger.
he can play as. I don't know what an inside forward is, but I think
Okay,
he
let me
can
explain
play.
an inside forward too. Let me and a player like inside forward is someone like a Mitoma, someone like
Nkunku
a
is rubbish.
Mitoma,
No. Mitoma is a direct
someone like
winger.
maybe someone like Mo Salah. These are like inside forward.
No. Musala is a direct winger too. Musala
I'm
is
not
not
sure
an
he's a
inside
direct
forward.
winger the way he
He's
plays.
very, very direct. Very, very direct. Go straight. Every left wing, every right wing, every left-footed right winger will always cut in, because that's their strong foot. They don't have any other alternative. And every right-footed left winger we end up cutting in eventually. You get, like, it doesn't matter. Only if you are Sterling, even if you are Sterling, you're gonna cut in a lot of times, more times than when you go straight to the byline and you try to do a cutback or something. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so when if you're good, you're good. People like Nkunku are not. They're neither wingers nor. They just.
For me, I call him as a number 10. Even being a number 10, it's not
He's
even
not a
giving.
number 10. He's rubbish. Yeah. NK, what's your take on Gitten?
So thank you by not getting. Go ahead. Thank you. Go
Sorry, I
ahead.
was just watching the boxing. Byno Gittins, like him, Black said, I can see that he's talented. He clearly has talent. Whether or not he's ready to start is my question. Week in, week out in a Champions League, in a Premier League winning team, probably not. I'd. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't. Again, I'm looking at I'm looking at Klinik, and I don't know if the priority is to win. I think it's on their list, but is their priority to win now? I don't think so. That's not to say Jimmy Byno Gittins is bad. I think he's talented. I've seen some clips. The guy can shoot off both feet. That is something that these wingers desperately lack.
Yeah.
I look at him. I look at him like a better Garnacho. That's the way I look at him. I look at him as a guy that's more
A
talented
better Garnacho?
than Garnacho, that can shoot off both feet better than Garnacho can. But I don't think it's enough. If you're asking me, I don't know about you, Kim Black. I'll sign another left winger.
I will.
This is someone that should be coming off the bench, starting Carabao Cup games.
And do you know what I would have done if I were Kelly? I would get Brian Mbuemo while getting Gittins, right? With Gittins, I'll get Mbuemo so that Estevao, there will not be too much pressure on Estevao. And then Neto can play left wing a lot because that Neto guy, do watch his game versus
Spain.
Spain? Bro,
No, it was against Germany. It was against Germany.
Yeah,
bro.
Germany. This nigga is trash, bro.
He's trash.
Bro, this guy.
I'm lying.
This guy cannot dribble. He just puts his head down, tries to do rubbish. You know, this guy, man. Just give me some quality guys. That's what I would have done. I would just put Neto to compete with Gittins, right? At least that's a healthy competition. That's much better. Yeah. If you have Mbuemo and then that guy, and then the Estevao, there will not be too much pressure on the Estevao, and then there will be enough time for Gittins to blend in into the team, and that makes it healthier. But if you just, I don't know what the plan is really, like, because before you know, we could end up going and bidding for Rodrigo after getting Gittins, because these owners, they're so clueless. They're so clueless, bro.
Here's my thing, Kim Black. Here's my thing, because are you under the assumption that Noni gets sold? Because
I think so, NK, because I have that feeling. I have that feeling.
Because Maresca's playing Noni on the left and he's playing Neto on the right. Listen, you guys know my opinions on Noni. I'm not saying he's world class. I'm not saying he's great. I know he's better than Neto. So my issue is if Noni is gone and is a battle between Neto and Gittins on the left, that's cool. I expect Gittins by the end of the season too. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, I'm just trying to back Maresca a little bit there, because I think why Neto plays on the right is because Neto is a quicker decision maker, even though his decision making is trash, but he makes it quicker. Yeah, he doesn't take too much time with it. He looks more serious. Like, if I were a coach, I would always pick Neto over Noni, literally, because just from body language and just the way this guy is just walking around the feet, sagging his pants. I don't want to say that, bro. I mean,
don't do that defending. Don't do that.
He's not talking football. It's a look.
Don't do that defending.
No, I'm going to. This Neto guy, come on, Kim Black. Come on,
bro. Neto still works. Bro, he still defends better than Noni, right?
I agree.
He tries harder. Right? Neto tries harder. I'll say that. He tries
harder, right?
Yeah,
and that's a lot. Did you watch the Champions League final? Did you see how much the attackers were trying?
You need to be good. You need to be.
Bro, these players were not that good. Dembele was trash in the final.
Don't do that. Okay, now I'm lying. Check.
He wasn't trash in final, bro. I don't want to put that.
Bro, that final, it was ass.
He was not ass, bro. He was doing exactly what the manager wanted him to do.
No, it wasn't.
You're lucky Tosin isn't here.
Bro, Desiree Doué, who scored 2 goals, was not that good as well. He was working really hard. Trust me. See, NK, trust me. If you're on the score sheet, 90% of the fan base these days, they will think you were the best in the world, because no one sees besides. They don't see past stats. They don't see past GA. It's all about GA and nothing more, right? So I understand, and I understand why. But trust me, Nani, even when he scored the hat trick against Wolves, he was ass in that game, bro. He was still ass in that game. So a lot of these guys, even when they score, I look past their goals. And this is why this is what I think Clelic and Bluco and all those guys are doing as well. It's not as if Madueke was worse than Neto this season. No. In terms of statistics, I don't think he was. But in terms of um, what do they call it now? Intangibles, just the intangibles.
Oh,
Yeah. The intangibles they are important, bro. MK, you cannot ignore the intangibles these days. It doesn't matter what you think. Trust me, like
so let me
just
ask you a
walking
question.
around the field.
Would you take
Not,
no 1 minute, Kim Black, would you take Leao or Neto?
No.
bro,
I'm asking
Leo
Kim
is
Black.
ass.
Don't you dare believe
I
Liao.
want to ask. Go on.
Liao, tell
Bro,
Liao. I don't even want him in my club. Excuse
Abdullah,
me?
relax,
Chad.
relax. Rafael is worse than Noni. I'm taking Noni over Leo.
Thank you very much.
Bro,
Thank
bro,
you.
that
Thank you
that
very
dude,
much.
that dude is only good when he has the ball. You see,
SSB, please.
when that dude doesn't have the ball, he's literally Erling Haaland who plays left wing. You get what I'm saying? Like he's so ass, bro. And he's not even really an impactful player like that. It's not Messi
This
where
guy Kim Black, man.
it's not Messi where you can excuse his lack of hard work with his end product. He's never scored 20 Serie A goals. He's never even scored 15. He's never done that type of number. So when Kivica Kvaratskhelia was doing, what was his number at Napoli? You get what I'm saying, in a season. If Leao couldn't give you that, then he's got to work hard. That's where the game is. Even the days, and everyone is going to say, "Oh, the modern game is all about working hard and pressing." Bro, it's always been like that. The prime Chelsea team had Joe Cole breathing from his mouth after 10 minutes. Bro, these guys were running. They were running so hard from the minute one till the gas out, till the referee, till the coach takes them out of the team. It's always been like that. You got to work hard. This is
SSB,
why
can you explain what this means? Because high maintenance player.
it's trash, bro. That's
My
that's
problem,
that's
SSB, my problem with Rafael Leao, he chooses when to play football. I don't like that in
that's
Chelsea. I'm sorry.
that's the
I don't.
modern. You see, high maintenance. That's the modern day meaning for being trash. That's what it
Oh
was.
my goodness.
That's what they said. That's what they told me. João Felix was high maintenance. João
Oh my
Felix.
goodness, man.
Rafael Leao is not. I don't want him in my club at all. I do not. I'm sorry. I don't.
No, Rafael Leao will be good for a Premier League team. He will be good for Crystal Palace. He will be great for West Ham. Yeah, those teams, zero pressure, smile. You're gonna win the hearts of the fans. You get what I'm saying? Play low block and do counter attack. It's simple. Then you don't need to run around. You don't need to press. You don't need to track back if you don't want to track back. They're gonna build a team around you over there at West Ham or like a Crystal Palace under Glasner. So I think it will be great there, to be honest. But at a top team that wants to win every single game, bro, every 10 players on the pitch, we're moving like mad dogs. Why do you think they bought Delap? It's not for his skill, bro. He's coming here to run around the pitch, bro. He's going to run. He's going to work his ass off. They're going to take him off 70 minutes every game. 68 minutes, he's out because he's been trash, but he's been working hard. And then King Jackson was stuck on the pitch.
You might get so the King Black. You might get so. You might get so.
He's not getting sold, bro.
If you get Ekitike, I think he'll get sold.
Ekitike is not coming to Chelsea. That guy is
That money is too much. I don't want to go because it's too much. The money is too much.
That guy is trash. He's trash too much. That guy is bad.
The money is too much. I can't pay any people like that.
Lightweight. Look, Ekitike is lightweight. He's too lightweight for the Premier League. He weighs 70. He weighs 70 kilograms. What high maintenance players can win you games and very talented, but they need a lot of things? No, sorry. They need to go to Brazil League where they know where they can.
I don't want to play. I don't want to play like that in my team.
Thank you, SSB. Thank you, SSB.
Can win you
I don't know what Kim Black's on about.
But they need a lot of things to keep the player. I'm sorry. Excuse me, SSB. I don't want that kind of player. I don't want him at my club. I'm sorry, I don't.
We don't need a baby, someone to keep you happy. Honestly, if your wages,
Kid Black,
if your wages,
is Oshimen a high maintenance player?
bro, if your wages
Have you watched
cannot,
Arsenal play?
Is
Wait,
Oshimen is Victor a high maintenance player? Kid Black.
NK, if your wages is not good enough to keep you happy at a club like Chelsea, then you don't deserve to play there. Your wages should motivate you. Your wages alone and the badge you play for should motivate you. You're not playing for free. No one needs to keep you happy. That should make you happy. The environment, the training facility, the clouds that you have, that should make you happy. If you're not happy, then you shouldn't be playing. You know what I'm saying? You should stay in Syria, enjoy your comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? And then on Oshimen, come on, man. Oshimen works really hard, man. Oshimen works hard.
We'll get it. We'll get it.
Oshimen works really hard. Oshimen literally comes to the defense to defend. He defends. He does everything. Like
he does a lot.
Yeah, you can't compare.
So guys, in terms of Gitten, do you guys think, based on the report, you guys are gonna get a winger or more of a 10 or a win? Because I've seen Kudus, I've seen Morgan Rogers, I've seen
keep Kudus away from the club.
Simon, this Netherlands player. Is that how to pronounce his name? Savi Simon?
Simon. Is that his name? We need a profile. We need a profile of. Like,
are we going for? Are we going for?
I would have preferred. Yeah,
if I have to choose a player, though, if I have to look at it, I'm gonna go for because we lack ball carrier in the team, and we need a ball carrier.
I've always said it. Yeah, I've always said it. We lack
a player like Kudus and a player like Morgan Rogers will give us. We don't have the ball carrier.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yo,
what's good?
My goat.
Trash. You want to come and fight in black?
Tosin has been away for a while, right?
He was there for the final. He was here.
Yeah, I was here for the final. Yeah, after that.
Yeah, it was there.
Tosin, please, my brother.
You're welcome, bro.
Welcome. Don't worry. You are sitting at the table with the Champions League winner. No problem. You can enjoy.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
so what y'all talking about?
Questions.
So we are talking about the Byno Gitten and also some links going out on the TL.
Oh, NK, what you trying to say?
Yeah, sorry. I'm like, can I ask Tosin a couple of questions, please?
Go ahead. Yeah.
I have a couple of questions. Firstly, Tosin, in any order you want to answer these questions. There's a guy on the panel that said Dembele and Doué were trash in the Champions League final. So I just want you to just check him appropriately. And then secondly, this Franco Mastuuno guy, I don't know if you've watched any clips or any compilations. Obviously, unfortunately for you, Madrid, he's going to Madrid. Do you feel a type of way about that? Or I know you won the Champions League, so you're probably, screw that nigga. But still, that's. And then additionally, I'm not in the know, but Donnarumma as well, I've heard there's question marks there. I don't know if that's true. So just please, if you can.
Look, man, I mean, you know how it is, man. When you win a Champions League, you can undo all that in 3 months, And Donnarumma is the best goalkeeper in the world, man. But I think Real Madrid are definitely going to be tapping him up, man, to get it for free. I could definitely see that happening.
Really?
So that's something they'll try to tap him. You know Real Madrid. You know what Real Madrid do, man. You know what they do.
Donnarumma from PSG, bro. PSG is so prideful. They're not selling Donnarumma to PSG. Never. It's not.
Yeah, that's why they'll try to get it for free or something. They'll try to do that. But
as it stands now, do you think is? Give me a percentage. Do you think it's likely that he leaves or?
Oh, he'll have to leave though. If he has to leave this summer, Donnarumma has to leave this summer. If he doesn't sign an extension this summer, he's gone.
Okay.
So listen, which club do you think? Let's say he leaves now. How much do you think PSG will sell, and which club do you think going?
Like La Repubblica, the Italian outlet, they had like a 40 million valuation. I think that's bullshit. I'm gonna say 50 to 60 million.
So who buys him then? Who pay that money to buy him?
So any team like Premier League. I think Manchester City.
Mayan though. Mayan is very good.
Nope.
Of course you take him over Mayan. Of course you take him over Mayan.
I'll take him out of Mayan. Yes.
100%.
Is it pronounced Mayan?
Mayan, man. Let that clown. He let that clown.
Mayan is not better than
They said that pronouncing his name very wrong. Please, how do you pronounce his name? I beg, help me out. Is it Mike Magian or Mike Mahan? I don't know.
Man, just call him Iron Mike. Just call him Iron Mike.
Nah, he ain't Iron Mike. He's flimsy.
Aluminum Mike. Yeah.
I will just call him Mike. I beg. I don't want to start. French people, I beg, making a new verse. That's why I'm gonna call him Mike. That's it. I don't want to go too much on that.
But yeah, man, Donnarumma, man. Donnarumma is a market opportunity for a lot of clubs. They'll be looking into that.
Mm-hmm. I don't see him going to Saudi though. Maybe big club to buy him.
No. You know who going to Saudi? Victor.
We're gonna get to him. But you think because I've been hearing some news about Madrid table coach why he's out of the season. I think it might not start the Club World Cup and the season with them. Do they risk it and pay 60 for Donnarumma?
They will not. Madrid won't pay.
Madrid don't like to pay.
Exactly. Because Thibaut Courtois has not started the season with them. He's out. He's injured. He's out.
Nah, he's not. Madrid ain't gonna pay. They're gonna say, "Yo, Donnarumma, you keep quiet."
So that's where the problem is. Like,
yeah, but we won't allow that shit. So we're gonna try to sell him off.
So yeah.
PSG will not allow that bullshit. PSG will sell him out. PSG will sell him out. They don't care.
Yeah, I think a Premier League club could save us in that moment.
The one Arsenal is good.
Is Donnarumma French?
Yeah, no,
he's Italian. He's Italian.
Okay.
Then Turson, who do you go for in the goalkeeper position then?
Oh, Chevalier from Lille.
Yes, okay, good. I like him so much. He's good. I like him. I watched a little bit of him, and I'm impressed.
Yeah, no, he was very good in the Champions League.
Yes, I watched UCL. That was like
Madrid, Atleti. Yeah. Like they beat Madrid, Atleti, and he was the guy.
I like him. That was what I wanted ahead of Mayan. When people were like,
what's exactly the point? Why is Donnarumma not signing a contract? What does he want?
Nah, I think he kind of felt disrespected because before this Champions League run, this all-time Champions League run, he was getting disrespected. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like they clown him all the time. You know, he gets all the pressure on him. Like, and there's actually a video of some dude like cursing him in French for saying he fucked up his ticket. You know these degenerate gamblers, man. Yeah, some dude just pulled up on him like he got a divine right as a sports fan. Just pulled up on Donnarumma. He with his girl in the car, and he's just cursing him in French. After the Liverpool game, the first leg. Remember that Liverpool first leg?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was after that. Yeah.
Interesting.
So that's why he's trying to leave.
Is that why he wants?
No. I'm just saying. I just think it's like a part of it, like the disrespect he's been getting, and like now he's loved. Now he's loved. But it's like, you know how it is.
It's not. It has nothing to do with.
SSB, stop that. Donnarumma is a work-class goalkeeper. Stop.
He's a lot better. Stop. He's a lot better, SSB. He showed it in this Champions League. Stop. Listen, I'm not a PSG fan, but it took me a while to forgive him after he sold out against Madrid all those years ago. He completely sold out against Madrid. So
remember that day. I don't know if you still have it on your channel, but I found that video. Yeah, I think I found that video a couple months ago. Of that day when Benzema had the hat-trick. Yeah, and I came on the show and I was just I was crashing out like this.
What the heck?
Yo, he was blaming Donnarumma. He was saying.
No, I was saying like it was a fucking foul. Like it's a foul. How do you not call that? But
I know.
Hey, Thurston, you know, because again, you know what happens in sports. So the victor goes the spoils. So
okay.
Oh my God!
Madrid were playing so well. For 60 minutes.
We're doing really, come on, guys.
So Kelly went for 20 to Brentford. Interesting. So very interesting.
Wait, £20 million, right?
Yes.
Or euros?
Is it pounds or euros?
Oh, sorry, SSB. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, so apologies. So he went to Brentford for 20 then. The number is maybe 60, 70 though. 60. Maybe 60, 70.
No, I think it's 50-60. I think it'll be 50-60.
Oh, pounds. It went for 20 million pounds. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad. Well, we'll see how it goes. Like, back to Gitten, like what before Tosin came in, we were talking about. If we sign him, I still think we'll sign one more players again. But my question now boils down to who.
No, but what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Are you guys just throwing shit at a wall hoping it'll stick?
What are you talking
What are you
about?
guys-
What are you talking
No,
about?
We're talking about the Chelsea sporting project.
What are you talking about?
This is not my issue with that because this is what my problem is because the Chelsea board are trying to build like PSG, and I'm saying we are different because PSG have a director of football who is Luis Campos. For me, he's the best in the world when it comes to player recruitment. We sent him to Monaco, he won the league. Lille, he won the league there.
When was the last time that PSG won a Champions League? Like, calm down, man.
Wait.
Calm down, man.
Last week, last week, brother.
Now what, man?
Players don't finish.
Blue Eyes, you're sounding real bitter. You're sounding real bitter.
No, the reason. Sorry, guys. Big up.
Go ahead.
How can you say that PSG has the best sporting director ever in the world? And
Yes, Luis Campos. Yes,
I know, but the last time they won something, a Champions League, was last week.
I know. I'm talking about.
So calm down. No, calm down with that assertion. Luis Campos, no, calm down. Come on, man. How can you say Luis Campos is the best director? And PSG
He's the best for me. He's the best.
No, but PSG has been choking for the past 5 years.
Yeah, but Blue Eyes, if you look,
I agree with you, but I'm talking about.
If you look at his track record, because he wasn't at PSG the whole time, right? I don't know the ins and outs, but he was at Lille. He was at Lille.
He won the league. He was at Monaco. He won the league.
Yeah, and he was at Madrid before that. So there's a.
We know Blue Eyes' favorite sport director is Marina.
You remind me of a West Side Story.
Yes, I understand you, but I'm talking about squad building and recruitment.
Yeah, wait, guys, don't tell me.
Monaco. So look at Monaco. They're going to play about Mbappe, Bernardo Silva, Fabinho, so many of them, and they won the league ahead of PSG. Same thing with Lille. So he went to that club. He won the league ahead of PSG. So he has the track record how to build a squad in terms of squad building, squad recruitment, player recruitment. You can see it there. That's what I'm saying. He's the best because he knows how to build a squad. So if you want to build your squad, you can trust Campos to be that guy. Give him the money. You know.
Was it not Campos that bought Colomwani and Gonzalo Ramos? Or he's just throwing everything out?
No, Campos. Like exactly. He had a blank check.
Yes, let's be honest. It's just because there's surplus money, there's too much money to waste. He's just throwing everything out. Look at how many players he signed at Lille before they could win the league too. He was just spending a lot of money.
Don't limit
He's
him like
that. He's literally Paul Winstanley on steroids. Literally.
Oh, don't do that.
Let me tell you, bro. Barcola and Desiree Doué were Chelsea targets. The same time they were signed to PSG. The only thing is PSG offered them big wages, and Chelsea were like, "You guys, nobody knows you. We're not going to sign you with big wages. You guys should come here, work for your wages."
They have a deal with Mendes, bro. You know what?
Thank you. Cook Kim Black, I beg. This is exactly what I'm trying to say.
That's the difference between and this man. That man is finished. Buying Dembele is not something he needs to be proud of. You get what I'm saying? Like,
it's not a master stroke.
Thank you. That's the word. It's not
but you know,
Barcola and Desiree Doué, they are not master strokes. It's exactly what Paul Stanley they were going to do. No, it wasn't.
No, I'm not gonna lie.
Sorry.
They let a team have Dembele, Barcola, Doué, and Kvaratskhelia on one team.
Yeah, having Kvaratskhelia.
That's crazy. That is just That's crazy.
Come on.
That is crazy.
SSB, trust me, I'm not here for popular demand. So Kvaratskhelia Kvaratskhelia was always going to be on anybody's radar. So it's not as if they picked Kvaratskhelia from League 2 and this guy did something magical. No, he was always a world star. Nobody was going to pay his level of wages except PSG or Saudi. So he went to PSG. It was never a masterstroke from. We can talk about the coach though, because that's my guy. You get what I'm saying? We can talk about the coach. He would have probably done the same thing with people like Madueke or something. Who knows? You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So with someone
No,
like
no,
that,
no, no, no. Talent matters. Madueke has no talent.
Oh,
bro,
whoa,
let's
whoa,
come on.
what the heck?
Yeah, he does. He scored
Barcola is
Manuel
ass,
today,
bro. Barcola.
He got an assist. He got an assist.
Okay, okay.
Barcola's good.
Listen,
Barcola would start
he's
for you
ass.
guys. No,
Bro,
like
Barcola doesn't start.
he's light.
He
He's light.
completely
He's
starts.
lightweight, but he would start. He would
He
start.
Listen,
completely
No,
starts.
I lost faith in Bacola because
Barcola is dumb,
if,
bro. He makes stupid decisions, takes stupid
no,
shots. He's
no,
terrible at
no,
shooting
he's
as
good.
well.
No, Bacola is good, but he's not a starter. He doesn't have the
He's
mentality of a
he's
starter.
a five-a-side. He's a five-a-side.
Don't do
No,
that.
he's
You
good. He's
can-
good. No, I'll take the
Yo.
5 aside. No. Bro, Bacola is a good player. The problem with Bacola, right? He doesn't believe that he can score. If you, he's
Yeah,
always,
yeah. That's a good point. That's a
he
good
doesn't
point.
believe.
Yes.
He's always laughing.
No conviction.
Like,
He
no
said he's
conviction,
always
my brother.
laughing.
He's always laughing.
That's-
Same thing as if I hear that Liao is coming close to my club, I'll go and strike. Liao's another
But see, I think Leao and Barcola, they're kind of similar.
same
Leao and
profile,
Barcola.
my brother. Same
No,
profile.
no.
Yeah.
Don't no. Barcola
No,
is
they're
worse.
the tall. No, but
Please don't bring me
Barcola got crazy stats this season though.
Barcola's
What's
great,
that?
man. I don't know what you guys are on.
He can ball.
Everyone
He
would
can
have
ball.
a great start playing in that team. Did you see that team?
Nah,
Bro,
don't do
your
that. Don't do that
midfield
to
and the
Bradley.
defense, they
Don't
are
do that to Bradley.
literally elite, bro.
Don't do that to Bradley.
And
No,
the
no, I
football and
agree.
the
We're blessed. We're blessed.
yeah, and the
Pancho is very
midfield
good.
to the defense.
He's very good.
Yeah,
Don't do that to Bradley.
yeah. That's the only master stroke. Pacho
No,
was
that's
the
not the only
master
one.
stroke.
Relax now. Vitinha
Yeah,
is there.
guarantee.
What's this guy? Ruben,
Did Vitina just got signed?
yeah, Vitinha is there. This another midfielder
Did he
partner.
just got
What's
signed?
his name?
Doesn't-
This Portugal guy.
João Neves. Yeah, João
Yes,
Neves.
Neves.
Yeah.
Yes, Neves
No,
too.
you know what I find interesting with Vitinha? Very, very, very interesting. One of the best profiles in that role. But when he played for Wolves, oh boy, that guy was nobody, man. Calm
Yes,
down.
it was us. It was us.
Blue
No,
eyes.
Was
Why
he?
can't people
But
improve for you?
you know he did an interview. You know Vitinha did an interview with
Okay.
Rio Ferdinand,
Uh-huh.
right?
No, I didn't.
And they
see
talked
it.
about that. Yeah, Rio Ferdinand talked about that. His Wolves,
Yeah.
his spell of Wolves, and he said
Yeah.
that he used the word context. It was a different context. You know, it's like De Bruyne and Salah. They
Yeah.
went. He used the examples. He said it. De Bruyne and Salah. They went to Chelsea.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't succeed.
Oh, come on. That's a terrible
different-
example. Tosin.
I'm just saying that Vitinha know what he talking about. He know what he talking
No,
about.
Tosin, let me
It's
tell you why
context. Context matters.
That
You know?
context, Tosin,
It
that
matters.
context, that context was when these guys were young and still trying to find their
He's young, Blue
foot.
eyes.
Yo, Vitinha
No,
young, bro.
I
Come
know
on,
he's
bro.
young, but he's not as. Listen, it says to me. All I'm trying to say here, ladies and gentlemen, it says to me that the EPL is the best league in the world. That's all. That's all I'm trying to say. It's simple. I'm not trying to talk too much. Like,
Absolutely, bro.
come on.
Absolutely.
Oh god, you guys are hilarious.
No.
Premier League.
I'm watching Vitinha now.
Bro, we
man.
went. Did we not go through the whole Premier League? Did we not go through y'all?
How
the
many
whole
Premier
gauntlet?
League?
Trust me.
You know,
You just
you know, we had
you just
ribs, we had
you-
barbecue ribs, we had some wings on the side. You know,
You had everything.
some
at the
collard
kitchen.
greens.
No
No,
comment. No comment. No comment.
No.
No comment.
They,
But-
they,
You
yeah,
know
go
what?
ahead.
Let me quickly ask your take on the Jamie Byno Gitten, because that is another guy. That is guy. So
Blue eyes. He's saying that. 'cause he's
Blue Eyes
black
has not
brother
watched
from
a
the
single
UK.
second of that man. I
No, I've
promise.
watched Gittins. No.
I haven't watched him. Tosin,
No, I
but
have.
he's saying that
I
because he's a
have.
black brother from the UK.
Byno Gitten, go ahead.
No. I don't want that guy anywhere near my club. I've said it.
We're about
already.
we're about to bring him in. We're about to
No, I
sign him.
don't. Listen, you see that kind of business, I don't see, like, there's so many profiles like Gittins for me.
Hmm.
If you ask me. No, there's so many profiles. No, there's so many profiles. If so many people can do what he does. The only reason we're bringing in Gittins is because it might look like we did a match. You know, in the business of football, right? You got to do something to make you look as if you did the best in the trade. So Gittins might be one of those buys, but I don't see any value that guy brings to my attack. He's too heavy for me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, heavy. Yeah,
He's recording.
exactly. That's
Too
the point.
heavy
He's
for
too
me.
heavy.
Like I
Too
said,
heavy.
he's like Rich James playing number 7. He's like Rich James playing number 7. I said it earlier, man.
Yeah.
Oh, no. He's like a Rich
Are you
James playing
saying
number 7, but again,
too much sugar?
this guy's want to look good. No. But
He's
this guy wants.
He's the English male, bro.
Yeah,
crazy.
well, we have
Blue
enough.
eyes. Okay, blue eyes.
Yeah.
Gittins or
Yes.
Garnacho? Gittins or Garnacho?
I'll take Garnacho. Good question.
Oh
I'll take
my
Garnacho.
Yeah, I think I'll take Garnacho too.
Oh my
No,
goodness,
listen,
guys.
so,
man, come on.
Nana, the reason I'll take Garnacho, I like madman. Gittins is not him. He's a good boy. I don't like no good boys. I like crazy move. I like madman, And Garnacho, I'm not saying he has gotten to that part of being completely a madman, but he's crazy. He's crazy. That's why Argentina gives him a shirt.
Yeah,
That's why Argentina gives him a shirt, man. Come on. So again, man, for Gittins, I know we're going to get him. And what position who do I see him replacing? Who? Like somebody else?
He's a left
on the
winger,
left
right?
wing.
He's a left
He's
winger.
a left
Who is
wing.
he going to educate? Let's see. Let's compare him to who he's going to replace now.
Neto?
It's the Modric and Sancho spot. It's a Modric and Sancho spot.
Yeah, man. Kai. Nah.
Man, you guys, it's sad, man. It's sad how you guys are, man. You guys have no differential players, man. You guys be signing.
No,
Bro,
don't.
we spent
Hey,
1.4 billion. Or something.
No, Tosin.
guys-
You know how much we spent.
Tosin, let's make something clear. Tosin, let's make something clear.
Gittins, my dog.
We spent 150 whatever billion we spent, but we didn't do too bad in the end, Tosin.
No, yeah, you got top 4. You sound like Arsenal fans in the 2010.
No.
Don't do that.
Or top 5. We got top 5.
Don't do that.
No. We didn't do too bad. Listen, difference makers, Tosin. God bless you. I can't remember the last time we had a difference maker in this team. I thought Kopama was going to be the guy, but Kopama is nah. Come on, he's not a difference.
Palmer is the only guy for me.
No, for me, Palmer comes off the bench and makes a difference. For me,
I don't think so.
Palmer
No,
comes off the
the
bench.
thing is, no, Palmer is good, man.
Bless top. Palmer is good.
We are trying to. I think the coaching staff and the fans and everything, they are trying to make Palmer Messi too soon. We're trying to make Palmer become Messi too soon. You get what I'm saying? Like, he's never going to be Messi, bro. Everyone needs to calm down. You know, he's better than Odegaard, but he's never going to be Messi. Yeah, he's better than a lot of guys that plays in between the lines, but he's never going to be Messi. So that's the reason why we're criticizing
No one can be like Messi. Messi is Messi.
We're calling him. We said he had a poor season when he scored 15 Premier League goals and had double-digit assists, right? That's like over 25 goals and assists, but he had a poor season, bro. Yamal barely had more goals and assists than this guy.
Kim Black, what you're
You get what I'm
missing?
saying? So we put him on the pedestal of Lionel Messi, and they were disappointed that he's playing like.
Kim Black, no. We're not trying to compare Cole Palmer to any kind of Messi. We're not even trying to compare him to.
No, it's not comparison. It's the level. It's the level where it's the level you are ambitioning him.
Let me tell you something. If you score 15 goals and it didn't make a difference in your campaign, those 15
you're
goals
not the reason for your campaign. The campaign is not your fault. Man.
Okay, let me land. Listen, if you score 15 goals as the main man, is it fair to say that Kopama is the main man?
Yeah,
he's the main man. Yeah.
He's the main man. If you score 15 goals and you're the main man, and your 15 goals don't make an impact in the campaign, what does that translate to? Empty calories.
No, empty calories.
Empty calories. I rather listen, Black. Let me say one last thing. You can go. I rather Kopama average 10 assists and 4 goals. Think about that. I rather he average more on the assist level than even his scoring for me, because you're scoring 15 goals.
Same here. I agree, but yeah, I agree. I'd rather more assists than goals. But at the same time, everyone. No. Nicholas is not Chelsea's problem. I rest assured. He's not. I've said it before, countless of times. You're just bashing Nico, just wasting your time.
We're not bashing him. We are not
No, you're
bashing him.
bashing.
I'm
you're
a
bashing.
fan.
No,
No, time
do you
out.
see what he did in
I'm
the
not hating.
conference? You see
I'm a
that touch
fan.
in
You're
the conference?
Stop.
bashing
Come
him,
on, let's
bro.
be real.
Bro, you're bashing him. I saw what Salah did in the last couple of days in the season. I saw the sitter he missed. He
Seriously,
didn't change anything. He didn't change anything.
seriously.
So anyone could make mistakes. What I'm saying is,
Look at
right,
2025, man. Come on.
what
Go
I'm
black.
saying
Come
is,
on.
what is he's 22 years old. He's gonna be 23 in 2025. So stop making it like Nicolas Jackson is
Honestly, though, if I'm
32.
Nico, I'm chilling though. If I see like they signed
Bro,
that
we're
what
selling
that mouth
I
breather
swear,
Delap
All right,
like
okay.
to
Thank you, bro.
compete with
Thank you,
him,
bro.
bro. Are you
I
Thank
kidding
you,
me?
bro. Joseph,
Are
thank
you
you.
kidding me, bro?
Thank
Nico
you,
gonna
bro.
be chilling. Nico gonna be chilling
bro, have you
this
have you
season.
seen
He's
have you
chilling.
seen our striker, the list of our striker failures
Oh my god.
in the past 20 seasons?
The lab also.
Delap. You're signing Delap. You think Nicolas Jackson will be intimidated?
Oh my god.
Bro, that's
Is he gonna
crazy.
start? Is he gonna start? Is he gonna start?
Listen, sorry to
Bro,
cut you. You know what
I'm
you're going to
telling
do?
Nico
you,
gonna be
Laugh.
chilling. He gonna be
SSB, I'll answer your question later, my brother.
You know
About
the
the-
funny part. You know the funny part. So see, when we announced the lab, the first person that first welcome to the club, Nicolas Jackson. Welcome, brother. Let's work
Yeah,
together.
but you play poker. That's how you play poker now. That's how you
That's
play
what he
poker.
said.
That's how you play poker.
That's how you
to
I can't
let
believe
you
it.
know.
He said,
he
"Welcome to
played his
Chelsea.
cards
Let's
right.
work together." I'm
play
like,
right,
what
yeah.
the
Keep
heck?
your enemies close and your friends. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. That's the way you do it. But listen, Tosin couldn't be any more correct on the mouth breather. But the lap, you see me, I'm a side guy. I play. That's why I play the game. I'm a side guy. And when I watched his interview, I think he has a shot. This is somebody I hated like 3 days ago. But just watching his interview, there's something like he doesn't give a fuck about him. There's something I see there. Now, this is my problem with Delap. I'm not here to repeat myself. Delap is he posts up all over the field. He uses the field as his gym room, which is fine. But the problem is you're gonna walk too hard. You're gonna walk too hard. That's my problem. If you're posting up on the left, you post up on the right, you post up in the midfield, you post up all over the place, you're going to get tired.
He's a try hard. You know those guys who try extra hard. You know, like that's all it is.
Try hard. He's not opportunistic.
That's what Chelsea fan wants.
He's not
That's what
opportunistic.
Chelsea fan wants. Work hard.
No, but it's not about what Chelsea fans. It's about we need killers. I rather that's why there was a happy split between. I'm sorry to sound repetitive. Drogba and Lampard in the same game. Drogba took care of the big goals. Lampard just kept the volumes coming. Volumes. Score. Anyhow. But the differentiator was Drogba scoring the big goals.
Yeah.
So for this guy, listen, I don't think he starts. I think he's a great team player from the bench.
Before we continue, because I wanted to see something. This is where I wanted to like, yes, you are bringing a guy Byno Gitten. Are you buying another winger, or you are buying an insert for like a 10 or a winger? Because right now, I'm kind of confused with the way the direction is going to in terms of when you buy Gitten, who are you buying again? Who?
You have to buy someone else. That's
you have to cross the bridge. When you cross that bridge, when you get there, you cross the bridge.
No, really, because I'm seeing so many.
Blue Eyes, you're going into the season just Gitten
and
Neto Ononi on the
there's
left.
Kudus.
I
don't want Kudus anywhere near this team.
Remember, there's a lot of guys coming back. There's a lot of guys coming back into this team from loans.
Yeah,
so not on the left, though. Blue Eyes, not on the left, too. Because Sterling's gone. What
about this Esteval guy? What position?
He's on the right and he's not ready. Blue Eyes.
He's not ready.
Yeah. Did you guys see him in that?
Tilson, I stayed up until 1:30 a.m.
He was horrible. He was horrible in that.
He was a nobody. He was a
I
nobody.
think no one steps into the first team for the first time and becomes great. Historically, there's never been one player.
Kopama came in and was great.
That had his debut. And
bro, Sherky, bro.
But Blue Eyes, Kopama started on the bench, didn't he?
That's not Sherky's. No, he started on the bench.
He came off the bench.
He never started any game. He never started any game for England on his debut.
What? Not for England.
Game for Chelsea, he came off the bench.
No, but when after that time he came off the bench, he started the next game, right?
Yeah. No, I think it was a couple of games.
That was Chelsea. I'm saying for the English national. The national team is a different level. You start for your debut game. Let's be honest now. It's never happened. Even Messi himself had never started one game, and the first game for Argentina shone on it. It's never happened.
But let me tell you something. Kim Black,
anybody.
Let me tell you, as much as you're trying to protect Esteval, listen, then they use I.
No,
hold on. Then they use I, no con, we ripe. You don't need to tear the back. You use your eye to know. And that same eye, now we see this boy. We don't need to see too many more games. With Esteban is what we're trying to say. In Black, we don't need to see 3, 4, 5 games.
No, you need to see more games. That's what I'm
he's
trying
not
to say.
right yet. He's not right yet.
He's not right. He's not right.
Simple
as that. He's
Simple,
not right.
not ready. He's not right.
You know what? You know the great thing about it is that
he's 18 though. He's 18. He's supposed to be right.
He's a kid. Thank you. He's a kid.
He's a kid.
Yeah,
not everyone is Yamal, man. Not
everyone is going to be Yamal. Even Messi was not Yamal.
Yamal better be careful with that left leg. That is left leg wonder. He better be careful.
He's one injury away, bro. I don't pray for injuries, but don't
do that.
No, not forget about injury. Just think about he's great with the left, right? But I'm fearing he's gonna get predictable. He's not versatile. The boy has to be versatile.
He's very tricky.
He's only good with left, man. Listen, the defenders that will cram 10 pages because of that boy, that left leg.
No. He's not as predictable as you're making it. He's very tricky. He's giving me a bit of the Maria.
Remember
Morris.
The Maria Mares combo.
Yeah.
But remember when Kopama started? He didn't look. He wasn't predictable. Now even when I'm asleep, I can predict that guy.
I think that's what happens with these players, man. They call it novelty. It just wears off, man.
Yes.
When it's first there, they get the film on you. They see your tendencies. With Yamal, that hasn't happened yet, though. That has not happened.
Well, how many games has Yamal played, ladies and gentlemen? How many games?
Over 100, though. Over 100.
Yeah,
he has played over 100 plus career games at 17. That is insane.
For Barcelona? No.
I think club and country. It's like over 100, which is crazy.
Country has to be under 19, under 18, right? Has to be.
No. I don't think with the senior team. Yeah, Yamal's not over.
He played one tournament. He played under 17, I think.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
And that was it. And then he's been a starter for the senior team.
Unless he becomes
he's saying under 20 goals. Under 20 goals for the national team. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm just saying. Listen, I'm looking out for
20 games. Sorry.
I'm looking out for the kid. For me, I'm looking.
Oh, you're talking about the goals. I was talking about the games. The fact that he's playing over
games. Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about games. Okay.
Yeah. Games. No, listen, I'm looking out for the boy. I've actually microscopically watched that boy's game. He's fantastic. He's like you can't touch him on that left. His left shoulder, his left leg, forget about it. But
I think he's lucky. He's lucky. There's no Sergio Ramos and something. Look at the Clasico now.
He came in at the right time too. He came in at the right time.
Yeah, this is the right time. He's playing. He's heavy. Many, like all this cover.
Pepe.
Now he has Alexander.
So guys, I want to talk about
Alexander Arnold. That's even worse. Like
I want to talk about something. I'm gonna go to Blaise on this because Blaise, I know your take on it, and I remember very well what you said in the beginning.
Not the lap, please.
I'm gonna ask a question. No.
Please, I don't want to talk about that guy again. Go ahead.
Blaise.
Yes.
Ange Postecoglou is sacked after 10 months.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, let me finish.
Fantastic.
My question to you is simple.
My brother, yes.
He won the Europa League. And yes, I know they finished 17th. In your high, is he a success or a failure? Then is it just
a failure? Listen,
is it justified enough to sack him?
Let me answer now. A complete failure. And you know what pissed me off today when I got was it yesterday or today when the news was released?
Today, this morning.
Today. You know what pissed me off is that I'm like, fuck! Tottenham has done something like a big club for once.
Yep.
That's what I said. Yep. These guys are actually grabbing identity. I didn't think they were going to catch this drift. I thought Ange was going to continue. And hopefully this is a broomstick in the eye of Arsenal fans. This is how you do it, man. This is how you do it, man. You make a stay, even though it could. Let's say it's criminal. Let's say it's criminal. Let's say you get rid of the coach and you guys got affected for the first 5 games or 10 games.
Yeah.
Trust me, the benefit is bountiful in the future. I'm telling you, this is what you do. You get rid of him, you make a statement. Everybody, oh boy, tighten your seatbelt, man. We're not joking here. Just because you won next season, we want to win Champions League. That's what Tottenham just said right now. Next season, guys, we want to win the Champions League. We don't need this guy.
And the first hosting team in August in the Super Cup.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Is that game important? Is that game important? Like all the players will play?
It's not that important.
Yes,
It's
now.
important.
It's important.
It's important to win the Super
You
Cup.
definitely want to win it.
Okay. So yeah, listen. I'm so like a rival fan that I am. I was pissed that Tottenham was able to execute that what you call a top club class decision. And finally, and hopefully that will put a sting in the behinds of all these Tottenham and Tottenham fans all over the world, man, sitting down on mediocrity for the past 50 years. You understand? Sitting down on mediocrity for the past 50. I bet you a lot of Tottenham fans wanted Ange to stay.
Oh, a lot of them did. Blue Eyes, you're not on Twitter. A lot of them were upset.
I bet you. I'm not surprised.
A lot of them were upset.
So listen. I think this is a notice to Chelsea and Arsenal what Tottenham just did.
Bro, I don't know how you can. Bro, you can come 17th and not get hung publicly.
Can you imagine?
Like, I don't know how that.
Can you imagine? Chelsea, when you start to hit 10, when you start to hit
and the
8,
fact that United are persisting with Amorim when they were like 3 points off of top 4.
Yeah, but
when he took the job,
Amorim has one more season.
Is that fair, though, Blue Eyes? Is that fair?
No, he doesn't even have a full season.
Yeah,
I don't think
he's
patient enough.
Yeah,
it was
fair, dude.
It's
very fair. Bro, he's so rigid, man.
You know why Amorim is still in the job? Because he speaks well. Because he speaks well. That's it. That's how dumb the English. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you, the only pass he has is because he has a pass with the media. Trust me.
He has a nice smile. He has a nice smile.
I'm telling you, if Maresca speaks like, if Maresca speaks like, what's his name? Amorim, my Lord of mercy. The way the media would be glazing him.
I didn't know coaches get media bias. So
I'm telling you, they have
Blue Eyes,
a lot.
They do.
A lot.
Oh, really? I didn't know. I didn't know based on oratory, like the way you speak. I didn't know that.
They do.
Oh, yeah, I know. No, I understand like the politics of media, but I didn't know that the way you speak also contributes to it. Listen, Amorim, the thing I feel Amorim came in to look at the situation at Man U and start next season. So I think that was what he sold them. I'll come in and look at what's going on, blah blah blah, and then we start next season. That's why he, like King Black said, he has half a season to go if he doesn't win. Because listen, you have match in your kitty.
They're about to buy Mbuemo and Cunha already.
Thank you. Cunha. Can you imagine Cunha, Mbuemo, match?
It's Cunha,
bro. Do you know? I'm taking even with the last Man United team, I will still take like 3 players from that
who's
team.
Who's match?
Mason.
Oh my God, you're so cooked.
It's been a long time.
Because according to the report now, Blue Eyes, the manager to replace Postecoglou is Thomas Frank.
Oh God.
The Brentford manager. That's who to replace him. That's what they're looking to replace him at.
Zugatti.
So, Postecoglou stack, justifiable or not justifiable?
Who? Ange is more than justifiable. Listen, as a neutral, it was a great story. I always win something on the second season. Went out with the win.
That one. Is it that statement? Oh, that's a good statement. That's a good.
But it was time to go. It's time to go. I wish him well. In his future endeavors. Lovely character in the league. Stern. Back Tottenham and that. There's Tottenham fans that are upset. I know a few Tottenham fans that were very. were very, very upset with the decision. But yeah, it was the right decision. It's what a big club does. Again, I'll ask the panel a question. Eric Ten Hag last season when he won the FA Cup, should United have sacked him? If you're asking me, hell yes.
Yes.
Hell yes. I know there's hindsight involved, but even back then, I would have said, yo, sack this guy. So, Tottenham, congrats. I'm even congratulating Tottenham. Congrats on pulling the trigger. And there's a lot of backlash. There's a lot of backlash. I saw guys like Alan Shearer even saying, why have they done this? I'm like, yo, come on, man.
That's how a big club should react, man. That's a big club should do.
Come on. You have to go.
17
22 losses?
That's a lot.
22 is crazy. That's just 22.
That is a
I thought it was 20 or 21.
22 losses. That's too much.
Okay.
22 losses is unacceptable for Tottenham Hotspur. This isn't Wolves. If it was Wolves or Bournemouth, I can understand. But for Tottenham Hotspur, even
with that caliber of player they have in that team,
they have a perfect opportunity though. Like, what do you think they do in the market now? Like,
they're about to
is that sports team better than Wolves anyway? Let's be honest. Is it because they are Tottenham? You guys thought they should be doing better than that?
100%.
That team,
that
team is not better than that team without Kulusevski and Madison for 80%. No, they didn't have him. He was injured almost all season.
No,
that guy was
on
a
Black.
He was injured. Like
no, Kim Black, don't do it. Come on, man. Please.
So you don't think these injured players they have a big effect on the team? If Salah was injured for 80%,
he played most of the season, Kim Black.
No, I'm not sure. Like this guy was never available to play.
Kim Black, stop it.
I need to check how many. I need to check it now.
Go check, but person Ange start justifiable or not?
Their defense, I could say they had some injuries there, but Kulu.
Person, go ahead.
Oh no.
Kulu
Yeah.
He played 32 games. Kim Black.
Go, man. He had to go.
That's always the 17, 22 loss. That's unacceptable for me. Unacceptable, man.
No matter how much lipstick you put on a pig, a pig is always going to be a
pig. So that do you think Thomas Frank will be a better replacement, or they need to go for better?
100%. 100%.
Well, I remember when Nuno Espirito Santo joined Tottenham. Oh boy, the guy was gone in a jiffy.
Yeah. Manager of the month, then sacked.
No, but Nuno Espirito, that guy is a clown, man. He's a clown. Like what he did with Forrest. Like y'all could have had that. Y'all legit could have had that, and he just choked it.
He choked it.
No kidding.
Bro, if I was the owner, I would have shot it, brother.
The owner had the right.
Yo, you know those Greek owners. You know they be bringing out the 45, bro. I swear they do.
Yo,
in
man.
the league matches, bro.
The guy was like, "What the fuck are you doing in my club, man? How do you lose that?" That's what he told Nuno, man. He's like, "Yo, are you crazy? Like, how you lose that game, bro?"
The Leicester game was crazy. The Leicester game.
That Leicester game was crazy, bro.
That's what gave Chelsea number 4. That game.
Yes. That game, it was crazy.
Yeah, that's the game, man. Because I remember looking at it and I was like, "Yo, Chelsea are fucked." Like
that game.
I know.
Because Thomas Frank, for me, I like him as a coach because he's a very flexible manager. Now, this is how I want to do, because that Super Cup would tell me something different because of the way PSG play. And the way Thomas Frank plays, I'm like, that's going to be a different tactical battle because he is a flexible manager where you can actually just go back to your back 4, depending on the player. And for me, he's the most underrated manager doing EPO. He's done very well for Brentford. He's done very, very well. That's they get promoted up. He has done very well. He's done very well. People might say it's Brentford, but Thomas Frank has done very, very well for Brentford. Done very well. So I want to see what it does with Tottenham Hotspur. This is my problem now. Daniel Levy is my problem. It's not even the Tottenham Hotspur. Levy is the problem. You sack Mourinho before you final. You brought in Pochettino. Pochettino stayed for so many years. He didn't win his stuff. Champions League final. You lost. So Levy is my problem with Spurs. It's not even the manager coming and going. It's Levy. What is the ambition going? You are in UCL now. You have money now. Tottenham Hotspur is one of the best stadiums in London now. They have the facility. So now, spend money. Be like a big club. Think as a big club. Reason as a big club. So I've seen this because I watched. People might say Tottenham doesn't have player. There's Girona in Tottenham Hotspur. I remember very well. There's Campbell. There's a lot of Babatov is there. So like they have player Luka Modric. So they have players. So they need to start behaving as a club. They need to start reasoning as a club. Start thinking as a club. Now I don't know if Daniel Levy is gonna do it. I don't know.
Did somebody say Tottenham Berbatov or Man U Berbatov?
Tottenham Berber.
It's a tough discussion, man. It's a tough discussion.
Tottenham Berber.
Oh, but listen. I want
Nigeria. We call him Babatokpe in Nigeria.
Listen, go and watch Berbatov at Man U and come back and talk to me. Go and watch Berbatov at Man U.
He had his moments. He had his moments.
No, he's a moments player. He's not. He wasn't really. He was a moments guy, Tosin. So you're spot on.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter where he is. He's a moments guy. He just creates moments from nothing. That's why people talk about him tomorrow. And he's so slow, but he's fast. He's so slow.
Yeah. He operates fast.
He operates fast. He has a fast brain, but he has slow body, man.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I thought Kopama. I remember calling Kopama Berbatov one time.
Nah, man.
Because listen, all Kopama does is, you know what he does? That thing is kicking in the ground. Cha, cha, hoping for a fake. Cha, 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 for like 2 minutes. Doesn't go anywhere, man. Yeah, that's absolutely. James absolutely does.
Bro, everyone has their trick. Leave Kopama alone, bro. He's your star boy.
I hope so.
He is. He actually is.
I hope so.
You're just doing the tough love thing. How about Enzo these days? What
Enzo is
he's a fan now. He's a fan now.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
Enzo is trash, bro.
We'll talk about that topic.
Are you talking about Panka?
I beg.
Oh yeah, but Blue Ice loves him. He says he's a personality. Like I was listening,
absolutely.
man.
Yeah, no, good.
The same guy he called up.
Yeah, I called him up Panka.
He called up Panka.
I'm all about. Listen, if you revamp your game, I'll give you your credit.
Bro, he hasn't revamped it.
He has done very well. Stop. He has done very well. He's done very well.
You're getting carried away by his statistics. By
he's done very well, bro.
Okay, no problem.
I don't understand you, but he's done very well.
Don't worry, let him go 10 games without scoring and see how terrible.
I don't think he'll go 10 games without scoring. That's how the player is.
Listen, if that guy goes 10 games without scoring, guess what? He will have at least 10 assists.
He will have an assist.
He will see that boy. If he goes
another
without scoring,
player I want to talk about. I'm gonna go to
How come he doesn't have 10 assists?
I'm gonna come to Blaise
because he's scoring. He has 7 goes.
Because Blaise, I remember very well. I want to talk about him. And
yes, talk to me.
It pisses me off. First, it pisses me off, and secondly, I'm angry, mad, pissed, raging, whatever I want to call it. But I'm a little bit more calmer now, unlike before. Before, I would have lost my head on him. But right now, I'm just calm. I don't want to blame everybody. I'm just calm. Victor Oshimen. So.
Listen. That's a fantastic. Let me start. Before you go.
Go ahead.
Victor Oshimen, why? But I see. No. But I see the reason. No, I see the reason for the family. I see the reason for the family, but Victor Oshimen, why? I see the reason as a hustler. I get it. There's nothing wrong with that. It's fantastic.
Man, Victor, go make your money, man. Victor, go make your money.
Go get your money.
This Europe is racist as fuck, man.
Yeah,
no,
go get your money.
Racist as fuck, man.
I hear you, but Victor Oshimen needs Europe football to make a statement. For me, I'm not.
I've never heard Blue Eyes have this take when it comes.
But the thing is, like, Oshimen is just experiencing. Oshimen is experiencing what Okocha experienced when he went to Fenerbahce. You know, he could have gone to Serie A. He could have gone, but all these clubs, they looked at him as like, we're doing a favor if we let you come to our club. No, but that's what it is. So it's like Oshimen, that's what it is. He's priced himself out because of his Napoli wages. They don't want to pay that. The Premier League teams don't want to pay what he was earning at Napoli. That's a joke. That's an absolute joke.
It is a joke, but Tosin, there's what's
called a joke.
Like there's what's called negotiation, though. You can still come to the table. Is what I'm saying. I'm not saying you take a cut a 50%.
No, why should he take a cut? Why should he take a cut
I'm
when
not
he's one of the
saying take a
best
cut,
in the
but
world in his position?
Sit at the table. Tosi, the reason I'm saying this is right. Oshimen is probably one of our best strikers in the past 20. No, is it fair to say 20 years? No. Can somebody help me out? At 20 years, Emenike, he did better
In
than him.
Nigeria, right?
In Nigeria. I'm saying Nigeria, internationally.
Yeah, I
In the
think he
past-
is.
In the
He
past,
just-
I'll say, you know what, to be safe, I'll say 10 years.
10 years, maybe.
He's been our best striker. But to end up not exuding your prime, Tosin, you're not showcasing your prime on the biggest stage. And like I said, I understand he went to get the bag. But if for not cementing your, especially in your prime as a striker, the boy is not even 30. How old is Oshimen?
He's 26.
Bro, you know what the biggest stage is in club
He's
football?
26.
What is it, Saudi or money or the bank? What is it?
No, the biggest stage. The biggest stage.
What is the biggest stage?
competition?
What?
The Club World Cup.
No. Hey, Tosi, you don't get it,
bro. He's gonna play in the Club World Cup. He's gonna have Simone Inzaghi.
It doesn't
gonna have-
matter, Tosin. We're talking about waking up every. Hey, Tosin, you know what I mean? You're waking up every Saturday, every Sunday, playing European football day in, day out. Is what I'm saying. You're playing against Man U, you're playing against Barcelona, you're playing against Inter, you're playing against you're playing against PSG. The list goes on and on. Is all I'm
Look,
saying.
man, no club gave him the opportunity.
I
No
know,
club wants to
fair
pay him
enough,
at
fair enough.
his
But
value.
you think Victor Osimhen, if he really wanted to play, he wouldn't have budged?
To go
think-
where? To Manchester United?
Or any team?
To,
Even Chelsea?
to reduce his wages, bro. Reason I'm now.
He's not
Nobody is
reducing
doing
his
this.
It's called
It's
negotiation.
only good on
Negotiation.
paper. It looks visible on paper, but in reality, it's not. You're not reducing your 250, 300,000
Probably make you 400 now.
euros.
Probably make
So
you 400.
to reduce
but
it to 150
anybody
per
going
week,
to Saudi,
farmers'
Kim Black,
wages.
if you're going to Saudi, right? It's like you saying bye-bye to bye. You're saying bye-bye to football.
Bro, it's won trophies. Hey, bro, he's won trophies in his life. He can sit back and show his kids his highlights, his goals, and show them a lot of billions in his bank account. Bro, that's it. Done. Football, at the end of the day, we are the
No, but
consumers. We're
this is
just
the reason.
I agree, man.
Let's
I
be
No,
agree, man.
guys. No, I find that
we're
very.
just consumers. We're enjoying. And if he flops in 3 months, we want him out. So
Wait.
at the
I
end
have
of
a
the day,
different perspective.
we don't care as much as
After
we
you ask
intend
the
to.
question, now let me
Hey,
answer.
go
you.
ahead. Go ahead.
All I have to say is I think I find what King Black said to be no disrespect. I get what King Black was saying, but I find that to be very dangerous against African football because this is the reason why we don't have legends anymore.
Oh,
This is the reason now we're saying just take your money and go and sit down. I get it. Personal conviction. You just want to sit down with your family. It's great.
Osimhen is a legend though in Napoli. He's a legend there
But
forever.
no, but international.
he's talking about the guys, Drogba,
Yeah.
Eto'o, those guys.
I'm talking. Yeah, we
those
don't have
guys.
those
He
anymore.
didn't
because-
get the opportunity. He didn't get the opportunity.
Oh, I think he did.
Bro,
He didn't, he
Drogba played with Kolo Toure, Eboe, Yaya Toure
That's not
behind
what
him.
he's talking
Now
about.
we
But
are
that's not what
spoken
he's talking about.
I'm not talking
Wait,
about that.
listen.
I'm not talking about who he
That's
played
not
with.
what he's talking
Job
about.
Osimhen
That's not what I'm talking-
has nobody to
It
play
doesn't
with. That's
matter.
what I'm
That's
saying.
what he's
So
talking about.
it doesn't matter how many
That's
years
not what
he
he's
spends in
talking
the
about.
Premier
You're
League.
not
Yeah,
listening
that's
to
what
what
I'm
I'm
talking about,
saying.
right?
That's
He might
not
never
what I'm
be a
saying.
legend. He might
It's
never
like,
be
that's not what
elite
I'm
for
saying,
Nigeria.
man.
That's what I'm saying.
That's not what I'm
That's what I'm
saying.
saying. You said
Go
he's
and
not.
take your-
He's,
Listen, go and
you said
take
this
your
is why
money.
we don't have legends, right?
No, but you're not listening to the reason why I said
Right,
it.
yeah.
Why do you think I said it?
Okay, why are you saying it?
It is because players are half-assing these days. Half-assing their way to a bag. You half-ass your way to a bag, and you go and sit down. Thank God, you go and become a pundit. That's what's happening.
No, he's
That's
no,
what's
he's
happening.
choosing his best option on the table.
I
He's
get it, but-
he's choosing his best option on the
Nah,
table.
nah.
That's it.
King
Yeah, go
Black,
ahead.
you're not listening to what he's saying.
You're not.
You're
I don't know why.
listening
Keep
to what
I'm
he's
listening.
saying.
I can.
No,
I
you're
can
not.
understand
You're
everything
not.
he's saying.
You're doing it based
That's
on.
not what
Okay, prove me
Black-
You're
wrong.
doing
Black
it
is
based
Prove
on
me
how
wrong.
you feel. You don't actually listen to what the guy is
No,
saying.
prove
No,
me
Blue
wrong.
Eyes,
Prove me
no,
wrong,
it's not.
NK.
Blue Eyes is saying
NK,
there's
prove
always
me
a
wrong.
time for Saudi. There's always a time for Saudi.
Thank you.
There's always a time for Saudi. Listen, I am on. By the way, I'm on Oshimen's side. I'm saying you take the money and run. But I completely get what Blue Eyes is saying. Where
No, but
yo,
there's not really a time for Saudi in
don't
3,
understand what
4
he's
years.
saying.
If
fly the flag, fly the
It's not
flag,
gonna be-
fly the flag for African football.
Bro, it's
and then
Nigerian.
bow
It's
out.
not.
Oh my goodness. You know what he said to
Fly
me?
what-
And I'm going to say something very mean now. I'm going to say something that's very mean. Not mean,
Oh,
but I'm going to say
goodness.
something controversial. You know what he says to me? That Victor Osimhen doesn't want to compete. That's
No,
what he
no,
says.
no, no.
I'm
He doesn't
telling
want
you,
what?
he doesn't want to compete. He doesn't really want to ball. He just wants to go and like for
He
me.
wants to, yeah.
Go ahead. What do you say?
No, he wants enjoyment. He wants to enjoy.
He's done it. He just wants to enjoy himself.
Soft
And
life,
that's the reason
soft
why.
life.
That's the reason why my guy, Mikel Obi, retired at 32, which is criminal. Criminal. His mates are still. How old is Busquets? He started with Busquets, same class with Busquets. Busquets is still kicking ball. That's the reason why our legends are dying. We don't have legends anymore, man. Everybody's just going. Listen, the money is great. Give me
Look,
money.
man,
I'll take it and run. I'll take it and
It's
run.
about the youngins, man. It's about the Yamals.
You want him to become Ahmed Musa and just to show loyalty. Let's be honest. You want him to become Ahmed Musa and play for
But Blue Eyes, do you think he could have the best in both worlds? If he could lead Nigeria, for example, to a couple of AFCONs, good World Cup showing.
Yeah.
Do you think it's that's enough?
Yes, absolutely. But what's his name for Cameroon? Played in Saudi. What's his name? The boy that could score all the wonder goals that played in the last AFCON for Cameroon. They're number 9.
Oh, you talk about
Abubakar?
Abubakar. Yes, he played in Saudi. He came from those leagues. All I'm saying is, if Oshimen showed his hands by going to Turkey, saying, "I just want a ball," why then? Why go to Saudi this early?
So where should he go? Where should he have gone?
Bro, go to the biggest league with the biggest market.
No, fuck all that. I want to get paid. If I'm going there, I want to get paid. Man.
I know, but bro,
Blue Eyes saying.
I'm saying that Oshimen,
go broke so you can prove to the
you
world
don't have to be broke.
that
If you're playing in the Premier League, you're not broke.
If you're playing the EPL, you're not broke. If you're playing
you're not broke. You can be
do that.
broke, bro. A boy got
Don't
broke.
do that.
Bro, you can be broke.
Don't do that.
Endorsements alone in the UK, you go date can't wait.
What endorsement? If you don't prove, if you get injured, you're not getting no endorsement.
Oh,
bro,
so you're saying that, okay, perfect. So you're saying that
It's insurance.
He cannot play. When he comes to Man U, he
there's
cannot play.
no,
Okay, that's
there's
better.
no insurance.
He said that.
I understand.
There's
Bro,
no
he's
insurance.
accustomed to a way of life, man.
Okay.
He's accustomed. He's not
I
gonna
want to
lose.
say something, guys. I want to say something.
Who is thinking about Cavani today?
Guys,
Bro,
I want to
his
say
money is
something.
probably
SSB, thank you very much. How are you broke at 250k? How are you broke?
I don't know what it does. I think it's making more than that. But I want to say something.
Mbeumo's getting 250.
What SSB is saying is, if he comes to the England, know how he's earning less than 250. Know how. So what SSB is saying is,
bro, what is Bruno Fernandes making? What is Bruno Fernandes making?
Big money.
270, 280, something like
Big
that.
money.
Look for 200. Look for 300.
And you're saying that Victor Osimhen can't come into this league right now and command that kind of money?
I think
that's what you guys are saying. That's what you guys are saying.
The problem
you guys are saying.
the club really rate him the height of giving that money. That's what the problem is.
No. Listen,
that's what I'm saying. Like, they're disrespecting him. So once they're disrespecting, at that point, it's just like, fuck this. I'm going to Saudi.
How much is Victor Osimhen at right now? How much is he earning right now?
It's 250.
Okay.
If you're gonna put tax, it's more than that. But if without the base fee is 250.
So how much would a team in England have given him? How much?
I think max they'll do is 350, but I don't know the club that's gonna do it. To be fair,
It's 350 max. I don't know which
the
club is
team
gonna
that will
find
do
that.
it.
No, but again, that's why you have agents, man. Like,
Right. I want to say something.
Blue Eyes,
Someone
what
is
team
not
is
an
going to
island.
do that? What team is going to do that?
Remember the day.
Chelsea ain't paying
I wanted to say
350,
something.
bro.
Right, because
Go ahead.
you always alluded to something which is pissing me off. I've said it a lot. I was saying one of my guys today in Chicago was like, he said he was angry about us. And I said, I'm pissed off, not even angry. I said, imagine Osimhen having Jorge Mendes as his agent. Just imagine that. Do you know if you have an agent like Mendes?
100%.
Someone like Mendes will not let Osimhen go broke. He will put Osimhen in the best club and make sure that he has the best
That's
club.
what I'm saying.
And the thing is, after that Napoli, when they won that league title, though, Abdullah.
Yes, a player like Osimhen should be playing for Madrid, Chelsea, United, any club in world football, Bayern Munich, like a club like that.
He should have gone after that league title.
Because
He should have gone immediately.
How can you
Immediately after that league title.
Abdul was right.
Osimhen PR for me. Osimhen PR is one of the most useless PR I've ever seen in my entire life.
I said,
It's useless.
listen, when
This PR is pissing me off, man.
This is common sense for agents.
Man.
Right? When your client when your client is a big ticket,
Aye.
right? And you're in a championship, and for some reason before you get to the finals, you should have like 5 deals on the table.
Exactly.
You should have like 5 deals on the table, 5 cooking deals on the table that are just need ink before it dries up. And Oshimen, listen, I don't know who's Oshimen's team. I've seen this thing. I've seen the discussion around his team go from north to south. I've heard Mikel Obi say one thing on his show. I've heard Chelsea fans say another thing. What didn't I hear? That they gave him 130K. I think that's bullshit. They say Chelsea gave him 130K. That is bullshit.
That's
It's not
yeah,
bullshit,
because
bro. It's not
Neto's on
bullshit.
150.
That is bullshit.
No, but
Neto's
you
on
guys have a wage structure, man. You
No,
guys
but
are like
Neto's on
really into that
150.
wage
So
structure.
Bro,
Neto's
if
on
you don't,
Exactly.
see,
Why
if
would
Neto's
you
on
do
you?
not have
150.
see, you can only get a bigger wage at Chelsea right now if you come through a big agent. If your agent, it's your agent that's going to fight for you. Look at this, Jao Felix and
So you're saying
Doneto.
you're saying
They have no
Osimhen's
business.
agent didn't fight for him?
Osimhen has zero agents. I
Yeah,
Thank you.
honestly,
Okay, now we're
that's
talking.
fair
Thank
enough.
you.
That's fair enough.
fair. If
I
you said that,
spoke
I'll
about
shut up.
this.
I
Okay.
still
I
don't
said
think
I
Chelsea
said
would do
this
that,
almost
but that's
12
fair enough.
months ago. I
Okay.
said
If you
this 12 months ago.
oh,
I
if
said
that's the
it
case, I'll shut
when
up. Okay, then.
Abdul was on air and everything. I said these guys, agent, they have an agent problem. This guy especially, he has an
Agency.
agent problem because it's the agency problem. He
No,
needs
but
to
why
get
is
hire an agent.
but
Hire an
in
agent,
black?
even if the
Why is
agent
it
is going
always
to
an
take
agent
30%
problem
or
though?
something.
Why is it
It
always an
is.
agent
It
problem?
is because
It
you
is an
need
agent
a big dog to communicate with this big
But Blue Eyes,
club.
I'm saying why?
You need
Why?
someone who is going to walk through the
I
door and tell them
yeah.
this is what you're missing. This is what my client is missing.
I know what Nana is saying, because why is it always the agent? You're right. The player also has to play a part. But the
Yes.
reason why the agent is very important, like King Black was saying, the agent, right? The agent the player is comfortable, but the agents are never comfortable.
Yeah, because they want to
That's
put
the pitch. The agents are the ones that tell the player, "Oh boy, play, enjoy yourself. Let's do
Mhm.
the work." The
Mhm.
agents are never comfortable. You
But-
at least
but-
got 10 deals.
But
going.
Blaise,
but
The
Blue Eyes-
agent always has to make sure the
Guys,
club is
guys,
uncomfortable.
But I'm
man.
Yeah, thank
asking
you.
Blue Eyes, why is it always?
Mhm.
Because
Uh-huh.
this is a story I've heard all the time, and it's
Yeah,
only with African players.
It's
Why
true.
is it always the agent's bad? Why,
It's true. You
why
know
is
what?
that the case?
Let me tell you why. No, let me answer that question. Let me answer that question. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Because Nana, you're absolutely right. The player is the agency is a reflection of the player. I get it. That's what you're trying to say. The agency should reflect the player. But the thing with our boys, right? You have to consider you come out from nothing and then you're sitting in billions in naira. I want that to sink in. You come out from nothing. I'm not saying all of us came out, but I will speak for myself. Come out from nothing, and then these players come out and sit in billions.
Yeah.
So they want to come in and start balling. They want to come out and start playing. And the problem is they're not checking. I don't want to use this phrase, but I almost think they're not checking the T's and dotting the I's on the go.
That's what I'm saying, Blue Eyes. That's
It's
what,
very
why
important.
why is everyone getting a hood? That's my problem. Why is everyone getting a hood?
Then it comes out to the agency. That's why a player shouldn't be worrying about his deals. That's why you have an agent. If you're a lawyer, your client shouldn't be worrying about anything. I got you. You understand? So a player shouldn't be worrying about the T's and the I's. That's the job.
Yeah, so
of the agent.
people in the chat.
I think hold on. I think Oshimen had family, or somebody correct me if I'm wrong. He had family or friends behind him as
Yes.
an
Come
agent.
on, come on, Blue Eyes.
I
Come
think so.
on,
Yes, he does,
Blue
he
Eyes.
does.
This is what
I
I'm
think
talking
so.
about.
He
Come
does,
on.
he does.
Yeah,
And
Come on.
sorry, Enki. That is what. See, I'm
Come on.
a huge fan of Victor Osimhen, but that is exactly what pissed me off. I'm like, Osimhen, as big as you are, you should be having an agent like Pali Ramadano, Phyllis Ahavi, or Mendes, Ali Barrett, Mose Caicedo.
Musa Sissoko, man, right now. Musa
I'm like,
Sissoko, that's the guy.
why you
Are
not
you
having-
serious? Musa Sissoko that played for Liverpool. Are you serious?
No. He has
for Spurs. Is it for Liverpool?
He
Or
played
Spurs?
for Liverpool. He played for Liverpool now.
no. He just has the same name. They're just namesakes, but they're
Oh,
not the same
the
people.
Musa Sissoko, did he play in the EPL?
Oh,
Yeah, you're thinking of that guy that played for Liverpool, Juventus.
Yeah, and went to Crystal.
Yeah,
I think he went
not
to,
him. He's not an agent.
Oh, it's
Because,
another.
no,
Oh,
because-
is he Dembele's agent or Michael?
Yeah, he's Dembele.
It's the
Oh, I
Dembele.
know.
And this is Enki, this is what even pissed me off. Not even
No,
Osimhen
because
only.
I get it. No, sorry, I'm lying. Before you go,
Mhm.
I get it. You want to bring your guys with you. Everyone wants to be LeBron. I
Yeah.
get it. Some guys, you have to do what's best for you, brother. You have to
Exactly.
do what's best for you. I'm
It's
sorry.
like I tell
I'm tired
people.
of this.
You know what I tell people? I say if you
Mhm.
get it, as soon as you get a job, right? start looking for another one quietly. That's exactly what I tell people. You always have to be on your game. As a matter of fact, this is something what I tell people as well. Even after you get a job, apply for jobs that you don't like so that you go for the interview and you practice. You keep talking to people. You keep practicing. It keeps you sharp. That's why an agent keeps what an agent will keep doing for the player is like Kim Black will say, hey, I got a player, I got a guy. I got a guy. What are you guys willing to offer? What are you guys willing to offer? You have deals. Hold on. Okay. You got deals that you can negotiate if things go right. Because at Napoli, there's no reason Oshimen should be left flat-footed after he won the Scudetto.
Simple.
There's no reason how
like that. It's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing.
You can't win and then just be looking out in the streets like that. Impossible.
This is why having a strong agent is bigger than is easy. Is more important than anything because first of all, we don't have that much clout as an African player. I'm telling you, we don't have that much clout. We only have that clout in Africa. That's it. With these guys, they don't really care about.
Oshimen is a big name. So he should be having a big agent that can monitor his.
Look at João Felix.
I said the same thing.
Very annoying.
Look at João
There's no reason.
I said the same thing.
Look at Fernando Torres. What's his name? Morata. He's still getting big moves. In the last, Morata has been trashed for like a decade. Really, I don't understand how that.
You know. Sorry.
Now you tell me.
Sorry.
Morata is going to move from there and move to a bigger team again. I don't know how.
Black, we talk about this agent all the time. Go and talk to Emmanuel Adebayor's agent. That's what you need to do. Go and talk to him. Ask how to do it.
Preach, my brother.
I don't know, but I don't get. I'm tired.
Adebayor was never out of the job. Adebayor
was always in the job.
Come on.
And he played.
Oshimen is getting a great job. What are you doing? Like Oshimen getting the bit. What are you talking about?
Nah.
No, that's what I'm saying is. I understand people say he might go to Saudi to make money, but I'm saying, Oshimen, as big as you are, I need to be seeing the agent like Zahavi with you, or Mendes with you, Faliga Madana with you. Those are agents I want to be, because those agents will put in the club where you will be shining every day, Saturday, Sunday. Because player like Oshimen needs to be everybody to be talking about him every day. Oshimen this, Oshimen, because you make a cloud go up every time. Oshimen is a goal scorer. You need to be in Europe.
I'm like, God bless you. That is the way
you need to be hot every day, like hot every time. We got it for Donato in Chelsea.
Guys.
Guess who the agent is? Jorge Mendes. Do you know how much Donato is making in Chelsea? Close to 200. But you want that money in Chelsea? But because it's Jorge Mendes, they brought him to Chelsea. Chelsea bend their contract situation to bring the Donato and pay him close to 200. Imagine Oshimen with Jorge Mendes at the agent. You know it's going to be a Chelsea player for a long time. Because Jorge Mendes will find a way to fine-tune Clear Lake Head and bring him in. So when you have a big agent, big negotiation businesses, it makes you better.
Yeah. If you don't have an agent, right? That you can. It's called it's a cost saving measure. So I can see the idea there. Well, because how much are you paying your agent? About 200K. Imagine that 200K in your pocket, right? I can see the understanding there. But in the case of Oshimen, listen. There is no reason why we shouldn't be watching Oshimen every week. I don't care what you're saying. I don't care what anyone is saying. I'll say
you
to
can watch him in Saudi, man. You can watch
him. That's like in the house sports. That's in the house sports, man. That's like playing dormitory football. No, it's not the same. It's not the same. Tosin, don't do this to him.
Oshimen will be playing Real Madrid.
Which Real Madrid? No, you'll be playing Real Madrid.
The real Real Madrid in the Club World Cup, man.
Yeah, Club World Cup is not the same.
That's
man.
every 4 years. That's every 4 years.
Look, you see, listen. Let me give you an example. You see, Drogba when he went to Turkey, he ran back to England. After one season, not even after one season, before the season was over, he ran back to England and played for Chelsea.
Yes,
because you want to be on a cooking stage.
Exactly.
Why? What is Oshimen? Listen, Oshimen might even going to.
Did he come back on a reduced wage?
No,
He
but
did.
Pogba old as hell. He old as
did.
hell. Like,
But we
yeah,
want
like
to
he
see
old as
him
hell.
every
He
He
did
came
go
back
to
old.
Galatasaray.
He did go.
Did he join Chelsea on a reduced wage from
He
Lille
did, and he
or
won the
Marseille?
league.
No way. He didn't join Chelsea from Marseille on a reduced wage
I'm not talking
that he
about
was on
Marseille.
at
No.
Marseille.
We're not talking about Marseille. We're talking about
We're
Turkey.
talking about
Turkey.
Blue
when he went to
That's
Galatasaray.
exactly what I'm
Blue eyes,
saying
look
now.
at Eto. Look at Eto.
Yeah,
Look at Eto.
What
that's
about
what
him?
I'm
Eto'o,
saying
thank you.
now.
Look at Eto'o. Thank you.
Eto'o came
Eto'o is
when he
another
was
one.
finished and he
No,
wasn't
listen,
wanted anywhere.
Bro, but
There is
Eto went to Russia. Eto went to Russia to make
Yes,
like
he
30
went to
million a year
yeah, and he ran
for
back.
like 3 years. Yeah,
And he
yeah.
came back.
To get through. Yeah,
And he
it's okay.
came
So
back.
Osimhen, he can't get it back for like 3-4 years and then come back.
Thank you.
But that
Thank
will
you.
Can't do that.
listen. Yeah, but you see,
Thank
there's
you.
a risk. There's a risk between
I
making
mean, I'm
money.
just
Hold on now. There's a risk between making money and showcasing your talent. Take a road. Take a road, Jack. Don't come back no more.
No more. Yes,
Jack.
Jack.
Yeah, listen, it's like when you're going. They say the infamous saying when you're going to heaven. There's two routes. It's either you're going to make money or you maintain your product so that money will come to you in bountiful as you keep growing. It's either you take that one shot bag or you sell your stock. And when you
I
sell
don't
your
think
stock,
I don't think you guys understand how racist the world has become.
It's not.
Even more than
I get what you are
It's
saying.
not
but
about
even
racism.
more than
oh my
Wait,
God, here we
Come
go.
on.
Here we
understanding.
Come
Yeah,
on.
Wait, that's wait.
Come
I
on.
don't think
yeah. Are we
I don't
My
going
think
there?
you
big
understand.
issue. See, my biggest.
I don't
I've
think
been
you
saying it for very
understand.
long. My biggest
Then
issue with Osimhen.
imagine coming to face the inevitable, the racism for a reduced weight, bro. That's
Nah,
double
don't do
L.
that. Don't
Bro,
do that,
how do
man.
I-
Come on.
My goodness,
Let's say
that is
okay.
so. Kim Black, don't say that loud. Kim Black, don't say that loud. I
Black,
beg.
please wait,
I'll
please
put
wait.
my
We are
weight.
talking about
I beg
racism
you.
I'll
now.
put my
Wait,
weight.
Black, we're talking about.
And I'll
Beg
say
you. I
this.
beg you, Kim Black, don't say that loud. I beg.
Black, wait.
You can
We are
racially
talking
insult
about.
me if I'm
Wait,
getting
we are
paid.
talking
You know?
about reduced
No,
wages and
I'm not gonna
racism.
take the double shot.
Just wait. Just imagine him having a better agent. Those kind of situations it will not even happen at all.
No, I'm
Get
like,
that guarantee
talking
at
about
all.
the agent. Let's talk to Kim Black.
Kim Black.
Listen, Kim Black. If we do it based
Bro.
on racism, let's talk racism for I
Do
know
you know Liverpool are avoiding African players right now since Mane, bro?
it's not
Bro,
racism. That's business.
these
That's
guys
business.
are scared.
That's
Bro,
business. You know why it's business?
bro.
That's
Because
what we said.
you want to win in January when players are playing AFCON. It's
Bro, these
simple
guys are
business.
sounding.
It's not racism. It's not racism. What are you
These
talking
guys are
about?
spending 100 million on Darwin Nunes, bro.
The only
These
time
guys,
I
they
see
would
racism.
rather spend another 80 million on AKTK, bro. These guys are not moving close to Oshimen.
How much did they spend on?
Trust
How much
me.
did they spend on Caicedo? 100 million.
115.
Cannot respect yourself, Kim Black. Would you?
I'm telling you,
How much they spend on Caicedo?
Wait, but 1
How much
minute.
did they
not
spend on
being black.
Caicedo?
1 minute.
One
But
fifteen,
Being
one
African
fifteen.
is
we're
not
seeing
being
the same
black.
thing
bro.
happen. We're seeing the same thing happen with Gyökeres.
Did you say
We're seeing
Caicedo
the
is
same
not?
thing happen with Gyökeres. So what are we
This
doing?
is
Not black,
right.
bro.
What
It's
are we
not
doing?
black. It's white. Relax.
Not black, bro.
Exactly. That's my point.
Because guys,
Being
because
dark skinned is
Black
not
with-
being
because
black.
this
Bro. You
situation-
don't get it, bro. You
I
don't
don't
get
like-
it.
Gyökeres don't have the
about.
resume. Gyökeres don't have the resume.
guys.
SSB, God bless you. SSB, God bless you. I bet pull up his
That's
comment.
what they will say.
Thank you. They don't understand. Your thank you. Maybe this is what I should have said long time ago. Then you come back to England when he's 32 and come off the bench behind Ivan Toney for Brentford.
No. He'll probably go to Italy,
Ivan
man.
Toney is in Saudi too.
Come on,
You go
man.
back.
Is it-
Listen,
isn't
you go
that-
back to the racism.
Bro,
That's what you're saying. You
bro.
go back to the racism,
You
right?
can't worry.
Come
Let's
on.
just talk ability.
Blue eyes.
Yeah,
Come
I'm
on.
all
Blue eyes.
about
Blue
ability,
eyes.
not racism. Ability.
Because
What if I told you?
guys, because
Blue eyes.
I
What
want
if I
to do
told
something.
you
Hold on, guys.
you are
If you
being
can
hypocritical?
Because I want
Blue
to do
eyes.
something, guys. Because
I'm not here about
You are
racism.
being-
I'm talking about
saying-
You are
ability.
being hypocritical.
How?
Because you supported this Brentford striker while he was going to Saudi. But it's a
Who?
problem when Oshimen is going to
I don't
Saudi now.
listen. I don't care about Anthony.
You
I don't
did
care about
support.
Anthony. I
No,
don't
no,
care
no,
about
no, no.
Anthony.
If
I don't care
Anthony,
about
you said
Anthony, man.
yes, he's a
I'm talking
baller. He's
about
going to
Osimhen.
do well.
Osimhen is our own. Osimhen is our
No,
own.
he's not your own. You've
He's
never
our
supported
own.
him.
He's our
You
own.
said it was
Yeah,
trash.
you've been hating on Osimhen
Exactly.
forever.
Hater,
The
you've been a
reason
hater all
why-
along. So
Okay, but the reason why,
under
like,
no right would
the
you
reason
say
why I
If
talk
Blue
about
Eyes hates on you, he loves you. By the way, that's how it
no.
goes.
I can tell you that profile is not my profile, but for what he's doing for the legacy of football, I honestly think that's the I don't think it's a step in the. I think the bag is the short term. Tell me what's the long
Well,
term.
you never respected what he was doing anyway. You never
Well, tell me
respected
what's
what he
the
was
long
doing.
term.
So what's the
Okay,
point
Black.
now?
Kim Black can't debate again. He goes, okay, I hear you. What did
So,
Kim Black?
guys, I wanted to say something because
Kim Black
before,
debate.
guys,
You're
before
talking
we talk
racism.
about
Don't
the
talk
Africans,
racism. Talk ability. Kim Black.
I think you never respected
guys,
what
I
he
wanted to say
does.
something. Guys, I wanted to say
You
something.
never
Hold
respected
on,
what
guys,
he
hold on.
does.
That's why I
Because,
don't respect what he's doing
guys,
now.
because
Eh?
people
That's
talk,
why I don't respect what he's
guys,
doing
guys,
now.
You don't respect
guys,
him.
we talk about
So,
Osimhen,
so
but
let him go where he
so
wants to go.
No,
you guys are not understanding something. You
it's
guys are
not
not
about
understanding
agency.
something.
It's not
Wait,
about.
wait.
Apply.
So,
Don't talk agency.
no,
Talk
something
about.
is that way. Something is you guys are not letting something sink here. Osimhen is facing the same problem Ademola Lookman is facing. Terrible
Really?
PR. Is facing that same problem because if you don't have the people that are gonna monitor your contact or monitor your career or life, you will get swindling out of the way. It does not make any sense. Ademola Lookman is the current African Footballer of the Year. He also needs to be ringing bell too. But why?
100%.
Having a terrible agent also too, manipulating his career up and does not make any sense at all. He always in Fulham. You know that.
No, but
Calvin Bassey is in Fulham.
no. But a player, listen, a player is not a toy. A player is not just plastic sitting down doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
A player has to activate a situation at the same time. You understand? Sometimes you call your lawyer, call my lawyer, say, oh boy, wait, you have a chat. You guys have to have what do you call it? A one-on-one almost every week, every day.
Mm-hmm.
You just don't sit one place. And for Luku, he's still you're so spot on. He doesn't carry.
He's 27, Blue Eyes. He's 27.
After winning that Afro Player of the Year, for some reason, I don't know. I don't think he carries that weight anymore.
Blue Eyes. Nigeria, African players are pissing me off, especially Nigeria.
Blue
Eyes?
Eyes?
Getting on my nerves.
What Blue Eyes?
My goodness.
Blue Eyes. Sorry, Ablai, wait. What you and Blue Eyes need to understand is, and you have to actually, unfortunately, you have to look at a guy like Kavisha. You're not making any waves in Serie A. I'm sorry to say it. You're not doing anything in that league. You need to go to a top club or come to the Premier League. It's that simple. I'm sorry.
I agree.
It's that simple.
Well, John, but Vitinha squashes that argument.
He went to PSG though. It's the biggest club in France.
Well, I guess so. But
we are tuning in to watch PSG. Blue Eyes.
Go ahead.
Guys, the average guy is not watching Serie A. Unfortunately.
I'm sorry, you weren't watching PSG until they qualified for this semis. The play Arsenal.
No, don't do that. We were watching them throughout. We were watching them throughout the league phase. Stop it.
Come on.
Stop it.
You're a liar.
I'm not watching League 1, but I'm telling you, we're watching them.
So who scored against Brest? Who scored against Brest in the UCL?
Who scored against Nyash? Who scored against Nyash?
Okay, who scored against Monza? Who scored against Monza and Como?
Who scored against Nyash?
Who scored?
Guys, keep it PG.
Who scored against Monza and Como? Please, Blue Eyes, who scored? Come on, man. Yo.
Cruz, how you doing, brother?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. How are you guys, man? Big up.
I'm just pissed off, man. Also, man is pissing me off, man. It's getting on my nerves.
Bro, let's. Me, I'm coming from the Caribbean opinion, so I'm unbiased. But I've been listening to you guys. Let's address the elephant in the room here. This is controversial.
Uh-oh.
Is Oshimen as good as everyone is making out? That's the first question.
Let's have a discussion. No, let's have a discussion. No, let's have a discussion.
I don't want to do that.
Let's have a discussion.
No, I don't want to do that today.
Nice. Because you guys discussed I was listening to you guys. You guys are discussing if he's good enough to. Blue Eyes was saying he should have stayed. in Europe and been around the big leagues.
Yes.
Fine, to be honest, but who's coming for him? Because when you look at those big players, like for example, Drogba, Eto'o, the big African players over the last decade or two, they have the option to stay in Europe at the biggest clubs, and they don't go anywhere. And now you can blame agents and all of this stuff, but the offers are always going to be there for those type of players. Now, I'm looking at Oshimen and I'm saying, who's actually at that level coming for him? I didn't hear anything.
Wait, 1 minute, Cruz.
It's a money thing, bro. You gotta understand, it's a money thing, man. Like back then, Eto'o, Drogba, like Serie A, there was still money in Serie A back then. Like you know, people, there was money back then. Like there's no money right now, bro. People don't want to pay, you know, a top player at his worth.
When you say there was money, what do you mean? So, like for example, Adebayor played for Real Madrid. So how can Adebayor play for Real Madrid? And I'm sure you guys will say that
on a loan.
He was there on a loan. He's got a good agent. He's got a good agent. That's
he still ended up at Real Madrid.
But he went there on a loan to play a role, to be like a backup. That's what he went there to do.
Yes,
he went there to just play a role. Oshimen not going to play no role.
No,
this guy is in his prime.
But what I'm asking is Real Madrid or those teams even in for Oshimen? Though, is what I'm saying.
PSG and Chelsea were supposedly there.
But the thing is, Real Madrid have always been obsessed with Mbappe. Like, why would they? They haven't looked at any center forward.
That's my point. That's the question I'm asking to the panel. Is he as good? If they're obsessed with Mbappe and they're obsessed with Gonzalo Ramos and all these, why is no one coming?
Gonzalo Ramos, stop.
If he's the real McCoy,
did you just say I'm out of here, man?
If he's the real deal, why is no one coming and drop the bag of money and say this guy is coming to us?
It's a fantastic question. The thing is, we only know what we know. We know Chelsea was there hard, pause. PSG was there hard.
And PSG were there. Exactly. Right, Susan? PSG were there.
Of course, PSG was there. But the problem is we don't know what deals were on the table, right? So let's look at it from the worst case, Cruz. Let's say the teams in Europe offered him 120 grand. What do you think?
That's rubbish.
Chelsea offered him 130 plus.
You can't take 120. What was his wage at Napoli?
Napoli's wage was almost 200 grand.
250.
Yeah, you can't take 120. You can't come to England for 120.
No. They probably gave him 120 salary. I doubt they gave him 120, but they probably gave him
Chelsea gave him 130 plus.
How do you know?
You don't know that.
We have a wage cut.
Blue Eyes, but that's my point. Blue Eyes, that's my point. If teams like Chelsea or PSG or whoever is in for him is only dropping
sorry.
Is he really? Because the big guys, you go and put the money there and you get them. You do it.
Cool. I'm sorry to cut you. Paris Saint-Germain gave Oshimen what they want in terms of wages, but Luis Enrique said no. I don't want Oshimen. Enrique said he does not want Oshimen. That was the reason the deal did not go through.
No, but you're not hearing what Cruz is saying. Cruz is saying that it's one thing to argue whether Oshimen should go to Saudi or whether Oshimen should go and stay prime in Europe. But it's another thing to say that can Oshimen really play? It's a discussion we propose. Does Oshimen's football command the discussion?
1 minute.
Yeah, because before you go, Ange, you just said Luis Enrique didn't want Oshimen, right?
Yes. They are good to everything. Enrique said no.
That's the manager that just won the Champions League.
Wow.
Wow. So if the manager who just won the Champions League says, I don't want this guy, what can I really say? I mean, that kind of speaks volumes, no?
1 minute, Cruz. 1 minute.
No, it doesn't.
He decided to turn. He thought it was a better option to turn. He thought it was a better option. It was a better option to turn Ousmane Dembele into a centre forward.
Welcome to the stream, my brother.
Do you understand? He thought it was a better option to turn Ousmane Dembele into a number 9, which nobody in Europe thought could happen. I don't care what anybody says. Nobody thought that Ousmane Dembele could churn out what he's done in the last 18 months or so. So for him to say, I'm not going for this guy for 100 million, let's say, I want this, I'm going to leave me with what I have.
He's never been a traditional striker coach anyway. So I don't know why we're having this discussion. He's never worked with any traditional striker ever. His football was never built for any stay in the box and wait for a cross. Never.
King Black.
So, is that the kind of striker that Oshimen is? Stay in the box and wait for a cross?
That's what Haaland is. So what
No, you
no,
asked
no,
what
no, no, no.
Oshimen. You asked what Oshimen is.
Kim Black, the Chris.
yeah,
Kim Black,
yeah, that's what Haaland is. So
the Chris, Kim Black.
if
I
you're
ask you
getting
a question.
Osimhen, you have to play towards him. You know there's a striker in the box.
Kim Black,
If you
answer
sign
the
Drogba,
question.
you're not going to tell Drogba to be dribbling two players.
Kim Black, the Chris. Answer the question. Is that the kind of striker that Oshimen is? Stay and wait for a cross.
That's what Haaland is.
1 minute, guys. I'm seeing Brian and Bremo go to United for 250k. I refuse to believe.
Bro,
I'm sorry.
Bro,
I refuse to believe
NK,
Chelsea.
NK, let me bust your bubble. NK, let me bust your bubble. Florian Wirtz has gone to Liverpool for 430,000
Come
pounds.
on, guys. Chelsea didn't offer him 120. Stop this. We didn't offer him 120.
Yeah, exactly. There's no way.
Please.
This is the wages that Chelsea and Clear Lake are offering Ekitike and Gitten. This is why we are signing Gittens, Ekitike, Maduekes. It's a
Why is Madueke always on the end of your mouth? Say Neto. Say Felix. Every single day is Noni. Please say Felix.
No, so start for England today. That's all I have to say.
Say Felix. Say Neto. Say Sterling.
But wait,
I
heard Thomas Tuchel was trash in his tactics and all that. No one is talking about it, right?
He was trash.
Oh, let's talk about Poch at USA then. If we talk about Tuchel, let's talk about Poch at USA.
Wait, Tuchel has the world-class players in every position. I'm sorry, we're not talking about.
So USA can't beat Panama.
I know.
I don't care. There's a chance they might not be.
Russia cannot beat Nigeria. Hey.
USA eats and Panama. You know what they eat over there?
Guys, it's very important that we, as much as like King Black had to point that out, as much as I'm very indifferent about the profile in Oshimen, but it's very important that we have an educated discussion on why this guy is going to Saudi. Why? Help me out. Why is this guy going to Saudi?
He's chasing the bag. Simple as that.
So what about the football on its own?
Nah.
So he
hopefully Saudi becomes a reputable league where we will start respecting it. We start treating it with some respect. But he's going for the bag, and that's okay.
Yeah, this is not the Blue Eyes I know. Blue Eyes, there's 30 million reasons why he's in Saudi. You know this already.
I know, but I still think he's too young to turn off his candle, to blow out his candle this soon, bro. He's too young, man. We need to see Oshimen every weekend, is what I'm saying. As much as the money, and there's no way Oshimen stays in Europe.
If he was a blonde hair and light skin, it would be in a bigger European house. There's nothing anybody can tell me.
1 minute.
Bruno Fernandes in
I'm lying.
Fernandes on 7-1. You know how much I want to pay Fernandes? He said no. I'm staying at Manchester United. So don't bring it out. Please don't.
That's a good question.
You know how much? Wait. No, that's a rubbish question. That's not a good point. The point, see, there's this rank strikers from best to worst. Let's forget about it.
No, 1 minute. No, the question was, name some players who have gone to Saudi and come back to Europe and played at the highest level. That was the question.
None.
What exactly is the highest level?
Where's Benzema? Where's Benzema?
Benzema's still at Saudi.
Okay, good. That's because he's relaxing playing golf.
Yeah.
Benzema is there for retirement. He's not there to compete with anybody.
Who are the players that came back and played at a high level? Kante came back and played well at the Euros. That's fair enough. But that's tournament football. It's not marathon. That's what I'm saying.
NK, what do you mean by highest level?
Highest level is back to Europe. Back to Europe and playing in the big leagues.
What makes that highest level?
There's no higher level. There's no higher level than that.
It's the biggest market.
The highest level is where you are getting paid the most. And that's the highest level.
I wish that was the case. Wish that was the case.
Yeah.
Trust me.
I wish that was the case, Kim Black.
The highest level is where you get paid the most. There's nothing like it. There's nothing like highest level. You're not going to be playing at a higher level where you're playing the lowest.
Let me ask you a question, Kim Black. Let me ask you a question. Oshimen or Isaac?
Victor Osimhen, man. I don't trust Isaac. I don't trust him.
Okay. Wow.
He's 99% hype and just
Okay.
Newcastle hype. Let's be honest. He's not
What about
Wait, Kim Black. As much as
hold on.
I'm sorry.
I'm a big fan of Oshimen, but
Kim
I'm
Black,
not gonna.
no, Kim Black,
I'm not gonna
Osimhen or Kane? Kim Black, Osimhen or Harry
I'm
Kane?
not gonna disrespect Isak, man. I won't.
Harry Kane has his strength and his weaknesses. I don't know.
Osimhen, choose one. Yeah.
I don't know.
Choose one.
I'm not sure I'm able to choose. From outside the box, Harry Kane is far better.
He's
Inside the
doing one.
box, I'm not sure.
1 minute. Kim, Blue Eyes. Kim Black always does this, but ask him
Outside
whether
the
he wants
box,
Osimhen.
I'm not
Ask
sure.
him whether he wants Osimhen at Chelsea. He won't give you an answer. By the way, he's not going to ask the question. He's
Kim
not
Black,
saying-
Kim Black, Osimhen or Jackson at Chelsea next season?
Both. Both.
So
They can come and stink off the place together.
no, guys. I wish Osimhen the best, but I'm not sure about
Jeeves. Jeeves.
So Oshimen or Isak? What's everyone saying?
Isak.
I'm taking Isak. Sorry,
And
I
you
love.
take-
I love Osimhen.
Isak is
So you see
overhyped.
my question now. My question is
No, I'm not
is he
taking
as good
Isak
as we're
over
all
Osimhen.
saying? Why has he gone to Saudi? Maybe he's made the right decision. Maybe
I'm not.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
Did he
not
go to
sold on-
Did he
I'm
go
not
to
sold on
Saudi?
Isak.
Did he go to Saudi because he doesn't? I don't want to say he can't, but he doesn't want to compete with. I don't know, man.
The next move for Isak is Saudi too, bro. Saudi.
You have lost it.
Real Madrid,
Real
man. Real Madrid.
I'm making a bet with NK right now. And trust me, bro. His next move is Saudi.
It's Saudi.
There's no
It's next to Saudi. Yeah.
His next move is Saudi. He's the same, bro. This guy is on a.
How old is Isaac? How old is Isaac?
I don't know.
I think
maybe
he's a couple
25,
years younger than.
24.
Yes, it's 25. It's 25 this year. He clocked 25 this year.
He's going to Real Madrid. He already
No,
played
he's
in
not going
Spain.
to
He
Real
already
Madrid.
played in
Nah,
Spain.
he's staying at Newcastle.
He's not a proper prototype for Madrid. It's not a proper prototype for Madrid. He's a Barcelona prototype.
He is, because of Sabi Alonso. He is a new manager, so you never can tell.
He's a Barcelona prototype. He's not in Madrid prototype.
Those clubs are broke. They don't have money, so relax.
Bro, he'll go there for
what's
free.
going on? I have a
He'll go
question.
there on a reduced wage. too.
What's going on with my guy? I have a question for the panel. What's going on with my guy, Chuku? Kani Chuku?
No comment. Move on. No comment.
coming
I
back
told
or
you
is
it's trash.
You know, he's not trash. He's not trash.
He
Don't make that mistake
didn't
again.
take his opportunity. He's not trash, but he didn't take
Bro,
his
he's
opportunity.
rubbish, bro.
He's got to go.
What-
He's not
what are
rubbish.
we-
Don't make that mistake
No,
again. He's not
Why are
rubbish.
you
Go on.
designing?
Is he coming back or is Dortmund buying him?
He's
No one
coming
is
back. I
buying
don't
him.
think
He's going
Dortmund
to
are
the
signing. I don't think.
championship or something.
Okay, remains to be seen, man.
I don't think Dortmund are signing him. But
No, eh? So he's back
no, I
in
don't
camp.
think so.
So is
I
he
would
going?
assume.
Is
I
he
would
going
assume
to?
The Club
We'll
World
probably
Cup.
go to
I doubt
Napoli
it.
or
I doubt it. And that's going to be embarrassing. And I'm going to have to face questions as to why he's not going. It's a shame.
It is, man. I
It's
thought
a
that
shame.
boy was. I thought that boy was
It's
going to take. I thought he was going to take Kopama's position, man.
No, he's nah.
That guy runs like a horse, bro. He's not good enough.
I know he does. He wasn't
He's not-
serious, man. He
not
wasn't
good
serious.
enough.
And this is the reason why, guys. I tell you, Nonso is going to the top. As much as
No.
Nonso belongs in the same class with this Chuku guy in terms of
Is he
in terms
Nani?
of freshness.
Or-
Nonso is going to the top. The boy knows how to play the politics. Look, he's in the English team. It's in the English side. It's not my joke.
He assisted the goal today, right? He assisted the goal.
Yeah, he was man of the match
He's
today.
not
So
the
he was
He
man of
was
the
man
match.
of the match. He was man of the match today. So that's the only reason I'm going to say
Oh
Nonso.
my gosh, my
No,
ears are bleeding.
England
He's man of the match. Cruz, he's man of the match.
He was man of the match, eh?
Simple. There
Adora.
was Jude. There was St. Jude. There was Kane. There was Cole. There was all the guys.
And Nonso won.
Listen to NK. Listen to
There
NK.
you
Now
go.
Noni's getting prop.
There you
Noni
go.
prop. Now
Yeah.
NK's
Yo,
getting
oh wait,
Yeah.
AK, you're a
I'm
Dotty.
lying.
Oh shit, you're a Dotty stan, AK.
No, I'm not a non
NK
stand.
is
I'm
having a
just
hot
stating the
right
facts.
now.
That's all. I'm just stating the facts, please. That's all.
Nobody is an honest man.
I'm
But
just stating the
I
facts. That's
respect
all.
the fact that but I respect that he can play the team politics. For some reason, you can't get rid of him. He's like the hanging nail.
No,
You
England
can't get
are
rid of
so
him.
bad.
Ricky Lambert has more caps
Exactly.
than Madueke. Please. I
Well,
beg.
well, listen, Madeke just started. He just started.
He
He
just
how long
started.
has he been with
Why are
Chelsea?
you here, bro?
Stuart Downing, Adam Johnson.
Oh no! Stop!
Please come on, man. What's going on here, man?
Stop! That's criminal. Stop!
Picking
Stop.
up, you can pick up caps for England. It's not, please. England is not any formidable
No,
international team.
listen. I bet
Yo, England. I don't want to hear golden generation in England in the same sentence again. That
Anyone
shit
can
is
play for
dead.
England.
That shit is dead.
Yeah, it's only because I'm busy.
Dead
Just
Wow.
Cruz, you want to bet today that Nonso is going to be one of the he's going to be the top 3 player for the English side moving forward.
There's a lot of prophecies that people have made on
Say
this.
that at the
No,
World Cup. For the World Cup. Say World Cup.
When is
Next
the
year's the World Cup.
It's still fun.
Next
World
year.
Cup.
Next year. Next year. It's
No,
this,
it's the year
this
before.
time next year.
Oh,
This
is it
time next year.
Oh, nice. Are you serious? That's soon, eh? Aye.
Nonso
Yeah,
will be
it's next
cutting
year.
grass. He'll
Oh,
be
but
cutting
I'll
grass.
be at that World Cup live. I'm not missing that one, man. It's in the US, Abi.
Okay,
Yeah,
what's
US.
Hudson as
You're
well?
gonna be
US,
there too.
US,
I'll be there
Canada,
too, guys. I'll be there too.
Canada, Mexico, but we did live.
Guys, I'll be there too. So we have to link up. I'll be there.
Or Nigeria gonna be in it, Blue Eyes. Or
No, I
Nigeria
don't
gonna
think
be in
so.
it.
We're playing
No,
well
come
now,
on.
but I don't think we're going to be in it now.
We'll see. I'll be at the World Cup next year, God willing. I'll be there.
Inshallah, we might be there. You never know, but
Inshallah, we'll be there.
we haven't given ourselves a chance.
We'll
Are
see.
you gonna be at AFCON? Are you gonna be at AFCON?
We're ready
no,
with
no.
AFCON. No, I'm
No,
not
I'm
going.
talking about. I say about you physically. Me,
No, I'm
Ghana,
not going.
you
No,
don't
I'm
need
not
to go
going.
there.
No, I'm not going this time.
Yeah, okay,
World Cup,
okay.
I'll be there live, man.
Say no
Inshallah.
more. Say no more. Say
Yeah,
no more.
AFCON, I don't think so, man. AFCON is January, right?
It's early December, you know. It's before
no.
Christmas. It's before
That's
Christmas. I don't know
Q4.
why.
That's Q4 for me, man.
I don't know why you want to go to a World Cup we're not going to be in. Like Nigeria not going to be
I
in.
know, It's just because of the novelty, man.
Trusting, I need to enjoy myself. I cannot keep my judges because one country doesn't qualify.
Nah, no kid. It's a good point, man. It's Nigeria no day there. Wait till they go there, go fine.
It's still Tosin, I'm still in America, so I can travel there and can support any club. Thank God I have 2 nations, so it doesn't matter.
If we go
Wait,
to
what do you mean 2 nations?
No comment. Move on.
Okay, sorry. Thank you.
I'm lying, man.
No
I'm lying.
problem.
No comment. Move on. No comment.
We need to have a family meeting.
He got that passport, man. What's that
I know. We need to have a family meeting. Now we know the passport you use fly. No problem. Okay.
No comment.
Guys, should we be this Byno Gittins? Is he a good player or?
Nah, man, not for me. Tell us, educate us, Cruz. I don't know.
I don't know. I've seen him briefly at Dortmund, but is he good enough?
No, he's a nothing player, man.
Oh, come on, bro.
Nothing
Come
burger.
on,
He's
man.
a nothing burger.
Come on, bro.
No,
He's
I
better
don't.
than Garnacho, guys. I'm gonna down that hill early. He's better than Garnacho.
I'm like, show us clip. You can't show clips, because of what do you call it?
I can't do
No, you can show
copyright.
clips.
I have to get the permission from YouTube. I don't know.
Okay.
You can't show compilations?
I'm not sure if I can do it because copyright. I have to see.
Okay.
I have to check, but I have to speak to YouTube first because sometimes
These
they
all
allow
crazy
it.
goals. The problem is they're all crazy. You know what I mean? They're not. They're
Wait, how many goals did he score in Bundesliga? How many goals did he score in Bundesliga?
8. I think 8.
As a winger, not bad.
In Dortmund.
no, Tosin. I saw something and I agree. The fact that he hasn't scored a lot of goals makes me feel better. It makes me feel a bit more secure. The fact that the numbers
Who
are
is it?
low. I don't know if that makes sense to anyone, but the fact that it's low.
It doesn't make sense now.
No, bro, I don't need you to tear up that league. That means you're gonna come here and not do it. So please.
Chips, 3 lions roaming in the wilderness. Chips, your memory is crazy, man. I just remember that. 3 lions roaming in the wilderness. Oh my God. Gittins, no for me. Tosin, Cruz, no for me. Cruz. I don't ask for too much. Go get me my boy, Semenyo. Get me Semenyo. Get me Wisa. Get me Wisa that plays for Brentford. I don't ask for too much. Get me
But this is your
boys.
project. This is your
Sorry?
project. These guys, they won't go and buy these players.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He knows that as well.
I know.
He knows that as well.
How old is Semenyo?
I think he's 25.
He's young.
He's 25. He's 25.
But he will cost. But he will cost
He'll
a
cost
lot.
60.
They will cost no. Brentford said 70. Brentford wants 70.
Yeah,
Yeah, it will cost a lot.
70.
They want 70.
Yeah, then you make that's hard. That's hard, man. Yeah, for 70, no.
How much are Brentford asking? How much are for Mbeumo?
70. They're asking United 70 plus for Mbeumo.
With 70 million pounds from
Yes,
Mbeumo?
plus add-ons.
For 1 year. For 1 year left on his contract.
Yeah. He said nah.
But
70 million gets you Kvaratskhelia where I'm from. That's crazy.
Yo, you see Kvaratskhelia, he has one of the heaviest touches I've seen in football.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Oh,
That's a lie. You're
Also,
lying.
Tristan,
You're
Tristan.
lying.
Ronaldo moves lots of Cole Muani, by the way.
Oh my god, man. That guy takes a
So-
shot. It looks like he takes it from his chest, man. So heavy. Hi.
Why are you
My
lying?
goodness.
James, keep laughing, bro.
Kvaratskhelia,
keep
man,
laughing,
that
bro.
has the heaviest touch I've ever seen in football. I couldn't stop laughing in the finals, man. Ciao. I couldn't stop laughing. I'm like, who the hell is this guy?
So you're gonna let him hate like this?
When the guy is running, you know what he does?
Hey,
He's leaning. His left shoulder is leaning to the ground. That's how he wants to take that shot. Very heavy touch, man. That's
Yeah,
why.
but he's good. But it works. Okay, can you admit it works for him, though?
No, but it's not good football because how do you have to go that low every time you see opposition? Do you have to go that low?
Did
that
you see
good?
that goal? Did you see that
Can
goal?
we talk about Due? Due, what's your opinion on Due? I want to hear what you think.
No, Due is like I don't think Due is like a flash in the pan. You know, that's the way I look at it. Flash in the pan, man. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now, Tosin. I'm sorry, man. Due is a flash in the pan, and Tosin knows this. You know what I'm saying? He's not. I don't know. He reminds me of
Due or Barcola? Due or Barcola? Due or
Oh,
Barcola?
come on.
Barcola all day. Barcola all day.
You take Barcola over Due, Tosin?
What?
Yeah, can we?
Oh, you know why?
Can we respect Barcola? Can we stop?
I respect Barcola highly, but I just wanted to do
I
because
tell
you know what the
difference-
timeline's
you know
saying.
the- you know the difference between the two. Bacola has no end product. Due has end product.
Exactly. Yes.
That's the difference. But I like Bacola because
Barcola is
you don't
the
like him.
childish version of Do It. No,
Exactly.
they're both
Yes,
better,
yes.
but they're just too childish.
Yes.
No, like they both look like in that Arsenal tie. They both look like Dumb and Dumber. That second leg.
No, but Miles Lewis Skelly is a different proposition, guys. Let's be
No,
fair.
forget about Miles Lewis.
Nah,
Yeah.
he's not in the
Yeah.
conversation. But Due's gonna win. Due's gonna win Golden Boy. So that shit.
When
That's
should we
wrapped up.
forget Miles Lewis Skelly? He padlocked Rodrigo and Due, who the timeline's favorite right now.
No, my problem
No,
with-
he did. Wait. He did
No.
not strap up Due. That's a
He
lie.
strapped up
That's a lie.
Due comfortably.
My problem with Miles
Comfortably.
Lewis Kelly. What is MLS? What's his name? They call him MLS, right?
MLS,
Yeah.
exactly. The way he played it at the park, he looked like he should. MLS should have been playing at for Chicago Fire.
Fire.
Like, the guy is so bad. The guy is so bad.
Don't
Oh
do
my-
that, Susan.
The
He had
problem-
the stage. He was shook. He was shook at the park. Man.
I agree. I know he's young.
Absolutely shook.
My problem with Miles Lewis Kelly, I used to praise the guy like 3 months ago, but he doesn't have a defined position. You can't be
No, he
that
doesn't.
He's a
young.
midfielder. He's a midfielder.
No, he's more of a winger if you ask me. That left foot is so heavy. Another guy with a heavy left foot.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is heavy. It's heavy.
It's a heavy
yeah.
left foot.
He's too heavily left-footed. I get what you're saying.
Yes,
You think
yes.
Kamavinga is a winger then, as well?
Oh,
Is
you
he
know
like
what?
super
No,
left-footed?
Kamavinga is a midfielder.
Where's Kamavinga
Okay.
actually? This guy is
Kamavinga, what a
dead.
player! What a player, man!
Goodness me.
What a player!
Chomeni,
What a player,
Kamavinga.
right?
I mean, Madrid are in trouble. I don't know what Alonso is going to do, man. Yeah.
Kamavinga is injured. No, I think he's still playing.
The last time I saw him, he got sent off against Arsenal.
Yeah.
So what direction are we heading in Chelsea? Where are we going with our team?
Well, I can answer that. I'll start. We're heading in the right direction to Cruz for some weird reason. All last year when we were cursing the owners, saying they didn't know what they were doing with money. Well, I guess it worked.
Bro, you're signing Byno. You just signed Delap and Byno Gaines after
Nah,
obtaining
that's
Champions League.
Two heavy-footed players, man.
It's sad, man.
Chai, they love.
I mean, Tristan, it could be worse, bro.
Man.
We could sign Haaland for 70 mil.
Sorry?
I said it could be worse. We could have signed Haaland for 70 mil.
Who did? Who signed?
Oh yeah, United, yeah.
Or like Cole Muani for like 90. So yeah, it's just kind of one of those things.
Hey,
Chill on Kolo.
Colo gonna get suitors, especially in the
No,
draft.
Cole and Juve has been a dog. I'll say that. But
Colo, man. Colo is another guy that let me down. Hi. Oh.
Chill on
No,
Kolo,
Colo
man.
now.
Chill on
Colo,
Kolo.
heavy touch,
No,
trampoline touch.
Yeah.
Colo Money.
Colomani, and
Oh,
another guy
man.
that let me down is Thuram's son. Hi. Oh,
Marcus.
oh my goodness.
Marcus Thuram.
Play coach's boy football. Come on,
Oh,
man.
he's so bad. Oh, man, he's so
Coach's boy
slow. Man.
football,
He's
man.
slow.
What are you
He's slow
doing,
as hell.
man? He has no turn. He can't even
And
turn.
Bluice, his father is an absolute baller.
Bro, you want to educate me about Lilian Thuram? Don't let me start. Don't let me start. You want me to educate you on Lilian Thuram? What? But listen, that boy, I don't know, man. I don't know. He looks so small and he's a tall guy, but when he plays, he looks tiny.
Who, Marcus Thuram?
Yes.
He's not talented. I hate to say it. He's not.
I prefer his brother.
Yeah.
I prefer his
It's just
brother
the truth.
with dreads. I prefer his brother.
No,
with
Kefren is the
No,
baller.
Kepman's good. Kepman's good.
Marcus.
Yeah, I prefer
Marcus.
that.
His brother is not bad.
I know.
Okay.
So, but Marcus had a good season. He had a good. He scored like
Yeah.
what 14 goals in
Serie A,
Serie A.
Yeah, but Kepman has been easily been Juve's best player this season.
Absolutely. Oh, that's his name, Caprian. Okay.
Yeah,
Kefren. Yeah, Kefren.
You know Lilian Thuram is Ghanaian, right?
No,
Yeah.
he's not. No,
He's
What?
Ghanaian. He's
No,
Ghanaian,
he's not.
naturally. He is.
It's Desai. It's Desai that's
No,
Ghanaian.
Lilian Thuram is Ghanaian. Check.
No.
I check.
Desai that's
I
Ghanaian.
wish I would fly the
Listen,
flag.
listen,
Desai is
I'm
Ghanaian.
pride,
Lilian
but
Thuram
he's
is
not.
Ghanaian.
Wait, Joseph, I have a question for you, bro. What do you think? What do you think of Shirky, bro?
Oh, Shirky, he's once in a lifetime footballer. I've been a Shirky
So
fan
why
since
did
2022.
PSG not sign him?
His mother was his agent before,
Oh,
and
okay.
we had the medical. He spoke with Lucho. He spoke with Campos. The medical was ready. He was gonna go, and then his team told him, no. We have this offer from Dortmund.
Wait, so you guys, wait, so he has the Rabio complex.
Plus, he's not Ghanaian.
Yeah, he's not. It's
Where's he from?
Marcel Desailly.
Where's he from?
He's
Let me
Guadeloupe.
see.
He's from
I'm
Guadeloupe.
telling you, man. This is where he's from. He's from here.
He's from Guadeloupe.
That's it.
No.
Guadalupe,
Hold that thought.
Oh, Guadalupe. Okay.
Lupe Fiasco.
Oh, he's
He's not
Guadalupe,
Ghanaian.
eh?
Mm-hmm.
Thuram. Interesting. I got that one wrong, bro.
So
Let
what
me
is that
check.
African
Let me
uncle hat?
check Marcel Desailly.
Desai
He's
is Ghanaian.
Ghanaian. He's Ghanaian, man. Don't even.
No, that's how he's definitely he's definitely
He's
from
Ghanaian,
Let me
man.
check.
He was an immigrant from Ghana to France. And I
Marcel.
think he lived with a family. He's Ghanaian, man.
No, but I see you have a verse in the topic here, Abdullah.
Yeah,
So
I
like
wanted
that
to-
verse.
I wanted to round it up with, because a lot of people question Chelsea when we get Enzo Fernandez for 120, Caicedo for 115. Guys, is Florian Wirtz worth 150 million? Is it worth it?
I'd say relative.
150.
I would say relative to those two, he's probably done more to earn that, but like in a vacuum, definitely not. I don't. He's definitely not worth 100.
150 is a talented player. I like him a lot, but 150?
Is there any player in the world you'd be comfortable paying that money for?
Let me think.
Maybe Lamine Yamal. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Maybe Yamil.
That's it.
Morgan Rogers.
Oh, I'm not paying. I'm
Let's-
not
oh,
paying.
I'm not paying. What? I'm not paying. I'm not
Morgan
paying.
Wait, who
Rogers.
said Morgan Rogers?
It's
No,
Cruz.
man. No,
I'm
no,
not-
Morgan.
I'm not
Seriously.
doing it.
Disgusting, bro.
No, man. You
I'm
know,
not doing
the
that
only
to
person that can command that salary. You won't believe what I'll say. Is Enzo Fernandez.
Oh my god.
Oh gosh.
Oh
Let that
my
sink
god.
in. Let that sink in. Enzo
No,
Fernandez.
don't that sink up, bro. We need new water, bro. The sink is doing us
Let
dirty.
that. Let that. Yeah, I hear you, SK. Very funny. But Enzo will command that salary just because.
I agree, though. I agree.
No, it's really just because no, we need a
American.
because.
To be
American.
fair, now, Joseph, we said Real Madrid don't pay up like that. But why am I Blue Eyes? Why are we hearing what we're hearing, Blue Eyes? Why are we?
I didn't want to
why
pay.
are we hearing that?
Yes,
How much does Madrid want to pay for Enzo?
Nah,
This
it's
like a poker
just,
game.
it's just noise.
Madrid wanted to pay
100 million.
102, but
Exactly.
Wait.
You have to pay 170.
Enzo to Madrid.
Yes.
Madrid want.
There was a
Chris,
couple weeks ago. There
was a
rumors.
rumor that
There were rumors.
Asabe Alonso is wanting a Toni Kroos replacement. So they were looking at Enzo, but Chelsea told them Enzo is going less than 170. Madrid said no, they walk away.
Nah, Chelsea said Enzo's
I think
not
they're not
for
paying
sale.
170
They
for
said
Fernandes.
Enzo.
Enzo will cook at Madrid.
Imagine telling the whole world 170 for Enzo Fernandes.
Tell them drop the run the money, man. Run it.
Run it.
Please, Madrid are not paying 170. Real Madrid
Run
will
it,
not pay 170. Madrid.
God forbid they will pay. They will pay.
Please. Madrid, if it is another club, I would say Madrid. Real Madrid have no. Madrid, never. They won't pay it.
They will pay. By his graces, they will pay.
Relax.
Oh yeah, your question, guys. Did you guys see the whole like talent discussion nonsense on
talent has always been what you've been able to do on the ball. I don't know why people are making a big deal.
Oh my god!
No, that was waffle, man. Talent.
Talent has always been what you've been able to do on the ball.
No, there's a difference between, you got to differentiate between skills and talent.
So talent has always been that.
Okay, you need both.
If you want to,
Mbappe is one of the biggest talents ever. Like, what are we doing?
No. If you want to,
okay, I'm just glad you're on the right side of history because I saw that and I was disgusted.
No. It's not the right side. If you want to change the definition, I'm more than happy to change the definition. But that's what it was. That's what it was. If you're saying someone is talented, it was their ability on the ball, purely on a technical level. But if we're changing it now and we're talking about athleticism, pace, speed with the ball, then I'm more than happy to, guys.
Because I don't think Florian bet won 150, but it is what it is. Another player I wanted to talk about before we get out of here, guys. I don't rate him as highly as people rate him because he hasn't done enough for me to say, okay, let me put that money on him. For me, I don't want to be controversial. I think he's the most overrated player right now. Nico Williams.
Oh wow.
Most over. I mean, how many people are rating him like that though?
I don't think so.
For me, he's the most overrated.
Nico Williams needs to go to Barcelona. If he goes to any other club other than Barcelona, he's gonna flop.
Oh wow.
You don't think he'd be an upgrade on Chelsea's wingers?
Oh, he would. He wouldn't be enough. But he wouldn't be enough.
But my problem is, I've not seen enough sample set to be able to be confident enough to see. I prefer Rodrigo because Rodrigo is suffering from Vinicius Junior and Kylian Mbappe. I've seen enough sample set to say, okay, Rodrigo, yes, because.
Yeah, but have we really though?
I have because if you have Mbappe, there's no way you're benching Mbappe and
no. Yeah, but at the same time too, Abdullah, if you're not the main guy on the team, you're not getting the same type of defensive attention either.
Yeah, but the problem, Rodrigo is suffering from a political situation in Madrid. Madrid is the political.
He's not political. He's not as good as them.
He's not as good as them.
He's not as good as Mbappe and Byno. I agree. But that's what I'm saying. He wants to play on the left. He cannot bench those two players. I'm sorry. He can't. He can't put them on the bench.
What happened to Rodrigo? The guy just dropped like
blue eyes. When you have Byno and
nothing happened.
Blood. How do you bench Byno and Mbappe? How?
I have no respect for Rodrigo because just because what's his name, Mbappe and those guys came in, you just went and hit like a little lamb. Mary had a little lamb. Like, what the heck is wrong with you? That's when you step. That's why that's the same thing I have with Chukwuemeka. Just because Kopama came, you went hiding. Same thing with Rodrigo. Rodrigo is just nowhere to be found, and this guy
he's very good. He's very good.
Fantastic player.
If I want to spend money now, 80-90, that's the player I want to spend money on.
No.
There's enough sample size for me.
I'm not spending money like that, bro.
For me,
at Chelsea, who is he going to replace?
Let's go bless. Byno Gitten will go on the bench. I'm sorry. None will go on the bench. Nothing will go on the bench. I'm sorry. That's an upgrade. I'm sorry. No. I'm bringing Rodrigo. We started straight away. Because I know what he can give me.
Rodrigo, my guy.
He's good. No. You know what? I know what he can give me.
He can cook. Yeah. I don't know what happened to him, man.
So guys, tomorrow is Nations League final. Portugal, Spain. Keep your eye on it, guys.
Nice.
Portugal, Spain. We'll see how it goes. And again, we'll see if there's any news to break out, we will see. But tomorrow is gonna be interesting. Portugal, Spain. Who goes? I know what I want to do, but I'm gonna meet myself on that. The way Lamine Yamal has been talking, I'm like, brother, relax, man. Just relax. But he has earned the right to talk that way. He's earned the right. For me, he's earned the right. So I won't blame him. He's done very well. We'll see how it goes, guys. Guys, like the video, guys. Subscribe, smash the like
Cheers, guys.
button.
All the
Yeah,
best.
take care, guys. Take
My
care.
people,
Peace,
bless you.
peace, peace.